No shame.
As everything comes into view, and
also
we have no Eleonora today, so we must take Eleonora away.
Or put Sabo in there.
And we could.
Where's Sabo?
Oh shoot! Do I have Salvastrad on here? Oh, the ultimate betrayal.
Look at him. Does he look pleased?
Displeased. No, he's still in the screen.
You've displeased the god.
He's still in the screen. So welcome to the Action Sturge. Tonight we are playing the Dragon Heist 5th edition Dragon Heist module, which is all about finding a treasure that is hidden in Waterdeep before all these other factions who are trying to find it as well do. And you guys so far have taken control of a tavern in the North Ward of Waterdeep. And you've made a bunch of alliances and enemies in the cities up to now. But
some of them the same people.
Some of them the same people. But last time we sort of set some pieces in play, and one of those pieces was working with the Zentarum to infiltrate the Xanatar's Guild hideout, so that you guys could take care of the Nyloon problem.
Yep.
And Nyloon is a mind flayer who has been implanting brains in people across the city in varying positions of Waterdeep, and appears to have some scheme to take control. And so you guys were originally working for the Blackstaff to get this done, and now have accepted Zentarum aid as well, in exchange for the Zentarum getting the credit and bettering themselves within the city of Waterdeep. And then meanwhile, like a bunch of other stuff's going on. The Stone of Galore, which is the key to the Stone of Galore, which is the key to finding the treasure, is in the possession of the Black Viper, who it might also be Bartholom's girlfriend. So
not confirmed yet.
So that's happening.
Fan pointed now.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, let's just open up the windows.
Let's not.
No?
Not until it gets a little darker.
Okay.
Unless you think it's cooler outside than it is in here.
It is not.
Okay. Yeah. So today we are going to open with what's up, big bees?
And Devastation.
And thank you for the lurk, Devastation. So today we're going to open up with much like we always do, with a sort of like a standard morning in the tavern, in the manor, as it were. And I'm going to go through each of your characters. You can just briefly say what your name is, and like a quick blurb about yourself, and then like what you're doing on this morning. And we can start with Ravarakis.
Of course, I haven't even had time to think. My name is Ravarakis. I am a Lizardfolk cleric, and I am absolutely obsessed and in love with Merkle, because he is my god. What I will be doing this morning.
Fangirl.
No, it's not just a fangirl. It's like stalker fangirl levels. I found your address online, sort of way. Like,
restraining order fangirl.
This morning, I think I will. It's been a while since I did my skin routine, so I'll go ahead and I'll throw on a mud mask, and instead of like cucumbers, they're like little meat slices from you don't know. So. And I will sit out on the roof and sunbathe.
Do you also eat them after you're done?
Of course, I lick the mud off. That's the best part. I wipe off the mud with the meat slices and then eat it.
So you're having a mud treatment. Very nice. What about Kat?
I'm Kat. I'm a human rogue. I like shiny things, and what would I be doing? I think the people in the streets are getting used to me standing out there.
Just watching them?
Yeah, just watching them. So I think I'm going to find a new spot.
Okay. Oh, okay. Do you have anywhere in particular in mind, or like maybe like a vague description of like a perfect spot?
just somewhere busy and crowded and a lot of places to hide.
Okay.
She's at the farmer's market.
So, yeah, the market.
Yeah, sounds like the market.
District, yeah. So you can cruise along the market district. And you're just looking for stuff to steal.
Yes.
Anything in particular today, or?
Anything shiny. I'm not
Okay.
picky.
Very nice.
Ooh.
What about Hunter?
I'm Hunter. I'm a wildfire druid.
I like that you said I am fire.
I am
I am fire.
He is.
Most days, that's true.
He is literally a ADHD pyromaniac.
But he loves his wife.
But he loves his wife. I am. I think I'm building an army of some animal today. I just don't know what.
Well,
Well, you got one weasel.
there's a steady supply of frogs coming into the tavern now.
Oh my god.
I shall build my frog army.
And how
Frogs
does that,
with no legs.
and how does that look? Do you have them like lined up, or like are you like?
I have all the ones that are going to
Are
help
you a
us
frog as well?
in
Or?
a line, and then I'm in front of them as a bigger frog. Kind of imitating his daily talks with us.
His inspirational speeches.
That's so funny. That's because I'm kind of picturing the goat as well. Ooh.
No goats.
What if he is the goat in the future?
He's Black Phillip. Will not confirm nor deny.
At home on the fire plane.
Yeah, I know.
The puzzle's
You sent
coming
me
together.
you sent me to the place I wanted to go.
Left your wife behind though. How shellfish.
She's also there, don't worry.
Oh, okay. She's been there. That's why you're trying to get there.
Maybe she was the harbor spy.
She was not Salil.
You don't know that.
I know who Salil is. I loved her. It's like a mother.
Derek.
She's like a daughter to me.
Derek, half-elf warlock, hexblade, and unintentional leader of the Golden Company.
Golden Frog Company.
Golden Frog Company. And I am probably starting my day looking at my wall of allies and adversaries and trying to figure out how the hell to get out of this.
Okay. What would be the preferable solution for you?
Just finding the treasure without anybody else finding out, and just, semi-quiet life
Okay.
without having constant people constantly requiring this and that of me.
Right. Yes, because you've kind of fallen into the web, haven't you?
Yes, I have. I just wanted to pluck a couple strands, and I'm smack dab in the middle of it now. And I don't remember how to get here. I don't know how to get out.
Right. So,
I'm the Deacon Smith. I'll be playing Bartholomew, human fighter. Pretty much runs and manages the tavern portion of Trollskull Manor. Founding member of the Golden Company. Today he's probably just going through invoices and pouring over the finances. Like,
okay.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Do you train with Rasputin every day, or is it kind of like you have like designated days that you're trying to train?
oh, I'm not training yet.
Not yet. Okay.
I mean, I'm trying, but he's not having it.
So how often are you trying?
Every day.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get my foot in the door at this point.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
that's what he's doing. Just like shaking his head, like, "Ah, we're broke."
Well, and you're not as broke as you think. Like business has climbed back up. You've incurred some bills there when the bugbears came and trashed the place last time. But business has still been good. And now that you've gotten all that stuff sorted out with the what was it, the water deep wazoo? I can't remember the new guy's name. It was like Snail.
Snailbottom was his last name. I can't remember his first name.
So you've got like shining recommendations from from Snail Bone. So business is doing a little bit better. You've got some capital under your belts at this point.
Well, that's good.
Which you know what that means.
What?
It's time for another visit. No.
Or the bar.
So in the morning, is the tavern open for people to like come and go? Like do you guys accept customers?
Yeah, it's open. It's just really slow.
Okay. And so
We try to have like a lunch speech or.
It's kind of a brunch thing. I don't think any of us are getting up before 9 or 10.
Right.
I like brunch. A sausage and
Sausage and ale, man.
so now
Well
you're
to the day.
Sausage not cooked is fine. Condiments aren't necessary except the blood of my enemies.
You have access
We have blood sausages as well.
to detect magic, right?
Oh! For the odd reason, I don't want that.
I mean, we're right along.
I'm gonna eat my toenails over here in peace. Crunch!
it's like
What?
It's like Remy at the water bowl. Like most of them aren't even going in your mouth; they're just like crunching out. Like
I don't think I have a water.
so.
Delicious.
So,
One of the bar staff kind of comes over like with the broom ready and like
Excuse me,
sweeping
detect
up
magic
off the
ritual.
floor, like sweeping them up off the floor and then dumping them back.
Good.
back
What
in
are you
your
doing with
bowl.
those clippings, boy? Kindig.
So that so it's while all this is going on that Dabble Star Song, the
Oh fuck! This guy really likes me now.
yes, yeah, because you helped him win some money last time.
And I
right?
get what 500 gold, I think. Some crazy amount of gold or something.
Yeah, like 500 gold.
And I give it to Derek. I was like,
So that was a good boost as well to your finances.
yes, that went straight to group fund.
So the Dabble Star Song, this like slender, immaculately dressed elf, he's going to come in and even though it's somewhat early, you know, he looks like he's been up for hours, like super chipper and just like you can like Ravarakis, you can see the conversation forming on his face as he comes over and begins to make small talk with you.
like the weather and.
No, he's talking about like you wouldn't believe what's that what is that place called, the Awning Portal. He's like, oh, he's talking about the Awning Portal last night. You'll never believe who came in. Go ahead and guess. Try to guess. Quasar.
You.
Who I haven't seen since who I heard made an absolute fool of himself at Romalia Haven Tree's
He's
party
supposed to be
last
dead.
week.
He's just talking over me. I'm like, excuse.
Yeah. Well, he was looking a little stiff at the joint, if you know what I mean. I don't think he's quite fully recovered from his petrification, and but he can still bang out the tune. I'll give him that. But you know how he is, always falling in love with the wrong lady. So he was there last night, and he just keeps going on and on about like that, and he switches topics to like.
My eyes are bloodshot. Are you here for Derek?
Yes, I actually would like to speak to the man in charge.
Okay. Well, in order for me to find him, I need to concentrate, sniff him out. So you need to be quiet.
Oh yes, concentrate, please. And if you have any visions,
About what?
anything at all, let me in.
It doesn't. Or. Okay.
I don't care how it works.
Is he going to
as
die
long as it
soon
does.
by my own hand? Roll wheel. I'll go grab Derek.
Yeah, and there's like a little frog on the floor. He kind of like kicks it away, like ugh.
Ow!
Ugh. And Bartholomew, how are you? The frogs are out.
Yes, that's tonight's special.
He says, well, you might want to catch it before it gets out the door.
Rasputin! Your frogs are running around in the lobby.
What do I look like? Some frog catcher? Claire!
Oh yeah.
And Claire comes out. Her eyes are like wide, like that, like kind of like anime, like insane look, where like the eyes are kind of like, like the lines, like the. She's like, I got it.
Picks me up.
starts carrying you back to the kitchen.
I turn back to normal. Claire, wake up!
Bartholomew, how are you? How are you?
I'm better. I'm much better today. How are you?
And he will tell you. He starts going on about. He's like, well, after the small sum of the small fortune I made at the tracks the other day, thanks to your friend Myrtle.
How much did you make?
Huh?
Did you cheat me out of how?
He doesn't tell you how much you made.
Spine of deception.
Wizard or
You could roll insight on it there.
Meet a wizard or
Yeah, I listened to the whole spiel, but secretly I'm thinking about raising hair and like that whole situation. But I'll let him finish.
Okay. Yeah, and then he's going to say, and he'll move on to Ramalia Haven Tree, and then he will mention something about Espily being
I can't.
being appointed as a or being in line to be appointed as an ambassador to Baldur's Gate soon.
Esvely?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's new.
Well, she's completely out of her league, if you ask me. Granted, Remy believes in her quite a lot, and I can't take the. I can't. I have to trust the old bat's wits to some degree, but I really think she's out of line with this one. I don't think the girl's ready for, and especially considering her family history and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Well, that remains to be seen. She's a capable young woman.
And he looks at you and he says, "Oh."
Yes.
10 for insight.
Okay. It's money. It wasn't like it was nothing fun.
Although, yeah, so. But while they're talking, I'll go grab Derek. Please get the talking man out of the bar. He's annoying. He won't stop talking. Every time he finishes a sentence, he starts another one.
Grooming her for the Lord's Alliance.
You hear what I'm saying?
It seems that Laurel Silverhand might have taken a little bit of an interest in her as well.
Well, that's great news. I'm really happy for her.
Like I said, it's certain to fail. I'm not quite sure what she sees in the girl anyway. Yes, she's she's polite, and yes, she's good as interesting as a party as anybody else. But
She's got a very good head on her shoulders.
and
Bartholomew, like,
I think you might be underestimating her just a little bit.
and he kind of raises his eyebrow and he says, "Is there something about her you know that I don't know?"
Well, I know her, and we've had conversation.
She's pulling on her back.
Quite intelligent.
He says, "Do you? You've met her? You've spoken with her?"
Oh yes.
Oh. I would watch your step. Her intended is quite a jealous man.
Well, I was introduced by Redmond Tree herself.
And and he says, "Oh, still keep an eye out."
Intended, you say?
there it is!
Oh yes.
Tell me more.
And
I am not. I'm like coming down, but I'm not interrupting because I want to hear about her as well.
okay, yeah.
For
So
a completely different reason, of course.
so her intended is no other than the brother of Lady Marwyn Daggerford.
Oh, man.
Everybody getting stabby stabbed tonight.
Apparently, they have had quite the pen pal relationship as of late, and as he resides in Baldur's Gate,
Writing his
seems
hit
to
list.
It seems to be a perfect match between them. I say, woe to the girl who thinks she can win Daggerfoot's heart. That was the whole reason he was taken out of power in the first. He keeps going on. Like, he won't stop until you stop him.
Okay, stop. Derek's here.
Ah, Derek! And they just come like almost seamlessly, like, ah, Derek, how are you?
Doing well. How are you doing?
Perhaps we should go to your private study.
Come on up.
And as you guys,
As they go up, I want to leave the Bartholomew and go, Daggerford.
Yeah, well,
I think your mustache is impeccable to anybody's. It could probably bench press things.
I'd pay to watch.
Yeah, I'm in complete deep thought right now. I'm just like,
Yeah, you won't respond. I'm just like,
I just shake my head.
Like doing this.
Yeah, you're like,
Look into space.
Oh no, he's completely heartbroken. Don't worry, I got something to fix that. I run up to my room. I come back down with a tongue.
I thought it was going to be another heart.
Yeah. A still beating heart.
Where'd you get
Oh,
that
that
from?
works too. We'll do a still beating heart. Here you go. I can do a replacement right quick for you.
And I'll
I'll
grab a jar off the shelf. And just put it in here. We'll put it on display.
Oh, nice. That's a great idea.
So as Davil Starsong is following you up the stairs, he begins singing a song, and the song is familiar to you because it's the exact same song he sang last time. A spell of non-detection, and he's very discreet about it. Like, yeah, he's very discreet about it. It just sounds like he's singing a song, but you know from last time that he's actually casting the spell as you're moving. So by the time that you're in the room, he's finished the song, and he he gives himself a little applause, and then he will lean forward and say, "So, to business."
Spell magic. I'm just kidding.
Says, I have some of my spies have uncovered a secret entrance to Xenatar's main hideout, where Xenatar himself resides. Now it is also said that Naloon resides there as well. So it's going to be dangerous. But we have a small opportunity to get in and do what we need to do and get out. But it's very much a time crunch. The window of opportunity will only last for so long. And it happens to be today.
Sounds about right.
He says, I'm sending one of my not minions, not lackey. What's a more respectable word than lackey or minion?
Associates?
Associates?
Yeah. Is henchmen supposed to?
Crony?
Associates, yeah, that sounds like something he would say. He says, I'll be sending one of my associates with you, who knows what the secret entrance is. And then it turns out that we have a bit of a Xentaran sympathizer on the inside. You'll rendezvous with him, and from there form a plan. He says, I'm not too sure of what the layout inside is, but our informant will have that knowledge. So when you rendezvous with them, you can plan from there.
Okay. So, how long do we have privacy?
I can't remember. We'll say an hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that will remain. That will remain here. Like, it won't go with you.
And
So I can discuss this with my group.
yeah.
Okay.
Very good. And he said, I'll be sending my associate along shortly.
Sounds good.
He knocks on the door as soon as you get downstairs.
He said shortly. He meant it. All right. Well, I'm gonna walk Dabble down, and then I'm gonna gather everyone up. Invite everybody up to the room.
Yeah. And he says,
And I'm gonna be like, all right, which one's Hunter? I'm just gonna grab one at random.
Can you roll for it?
huh?
Can you roll for it?
Wouldn't that be funny if you had the wrong frog?
Yeah.
The wrong frog heard the plan. I'll leave that up to you. That's up for you.
It's the wrong frog. I'm still trying to get away from Claire.
She's like, if you fight, it's only gonna make it harder. Kill both of us.
I told them I turned human and she's just still dragging me back into the kitchen. Come on, frog, I'm human.
I've seen these tricks before.
A spell of sleep right now.
Oh, got the fighter. That's his accent today.
You know who I am.
Cat's like, have fun with that, dear.
Come back from market. Maybe we'll take Hunter.
I just hold the frog.
I got
Here.
a frog.
You pick up a different frog. Yeah, this is Hunter.
Your brother are now.
They turned you into a horny toad.
They loved him up, turned him into a toad. Alright. So you take him up.
Yeah, I'll take him up and share all that information.
Okay. Any questions?
So what's our window here?
Today.
Like
A couple hours.
Shortly.
right now?
Minutes.
Could be minutes, could be hours.
Okay.
So, bring what you got.
I'm ready.
Don't pack light. I do have potions of healing. If anyone wants to, you want to distribute those at all?
I'm about as close as the designated healer as it gets, so I can have one. Or how many do you have?
I have 5.
Oh, so we could take one each.
Yeah.
Put one in my inventory right now. Everybody else should do the same.
Okay. Now, alright, so, to his word, along will come the associate, as Yagra enters the tavern.
Oh.
After what she saw.
I left my
After what she saw.
I'll be back. No.
Do you even know she saw that?
Huh?
You don't even know, yeah.
She saw
No, I don't, but
Yeah. But just generally.
yeah.
So at this point, as you're carrying the frog down, you'll see Hunter finally exit the kitchen
Yeah.
and like slam the door shut behind him.
Yeah. Thud! Thud! Thud!
Claire needs a nap.
Hey, we were just.
Oh, you found Todd! I'm looking for Todd.
There you
Todd
go.
the Toad.
Todd could.
What happened, Todd?
Rivet.
They did what?
Rivet. Unbelievable.
So Yagra, she'll just sort of fill the doorway with her form, and she'll say, "We don't have much time."
You have time for Dale?
Are you fucking kidding me? Yagra's the associate?
Hmm?
Oh fuck.
We only have
So-
a small window.
So is she like only talking to like
Everyone
us
but
four,
Mark.
and like not talking to Bartholomew at all?
Pretty much, she's not acknowledging that Bartholomew exists right now.
Well, I ran upstairs to get my scarf.
Yeah.
Oh,
How convenient.
The sewers get kind of chilly.
yes.
I can get my right
She says, "That's the way we'll be taking. Through the sewers in the castle ward. There's a secret entrance."
Sounds good. Pork chop. Hold down the fort. We'll be back.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Keep them damn frogs.
Yeah, I feel like he's like really like
Don't worry, they're coming
stupid, but
first.
like he can hold down a fort if we need
I
it.
feel like most of the staff is like super nice and peppy and like complete like has no idea of like the dark underbelly.
Yeah.
that they
Yeah, sure.
Nah, I feel like Rasputin knows.
They're like
Rasputin doesn't care.
they're like the chicken restaurant workers that Gustavo freed.
For real, that's what it is. Was his name really Gustavo?
Huh?
Was his name really Gustavo?
I think so.
I believe so.
Yeah, Gustavo Fring.
Because
Gus?
I just think of Gustavo Rock from Big Time Rush.
Oh.
I always get thrown off. That's why I'm like, there can be no other Gustavo. Only one. Because they're just so polar opposite. Boss, but one takes it more calmly while the other screams.
Which one screams?
Gustavo Rock.
So
Big Time Rush kid is Nick.
Logan.
so
You are Logan.
so along
Which-
so on your way
James.
across town.
He's like a mix of James and Carlos.
So on your way across town, you two, a silver raven will sort of be flying around, and it will sort of like land near you as you're walking, and it has something shiny in its mouth.
I think the shiniest.
It knows. It knows.
What did you agree to?
Nothing.
I see her fingers on her arm.
What is said shiny?
If you sort of break away from the group momentarily and approach, it appears to be a small gem. Like a small gemstone.
Is this for cat?
That voice crack.
Perfect.
And she says, it's for both of you. There are perks to being a harper. It is a spell gem. It will cast a spell.
What spell?
And that is something we need to discuss. What third level spell or lower do you think would be pretty useful for it to cast? I guess the rest of the group can chip in on this too, because it's got to be useful. So.
I think of good.
I
good
did
level
have some.
spells.
I did have some thoughts.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Okay. Let me pull up my thoughts real quick. While I'm doing that, the rest of you can roleplay.
When Cat comes back, I'll be like, is it marital issues? I saw him sneaking into the kitchen one night. Well, that might have been for the frogs.
Marital issues.
Marital issues indeed.
The only person in there is Claire. It makes sense.
And the frogs.
He doesn't have a thing for frogs lately.
And we look over at you, you're like, Todd! Making him dance and shit.
So let's say it could be a gem of locate object. It could be a gem of oh shit. Where was it? I just had it.
Invisibility.
It could be a gem of invisibility if you like. It could be a
Gem of Firestorm?
fireball, if you want.
Throws it and it becomes a fireball.
Yeah. It could be it could be a death ward gem if you like. It could be a.
Does anybody have Dispel Magic?
I have the spell magic.
It could be a pass without a trace gem if you like. It could be.
I think pass without a trace would probably be best.
Okay.
Unless nobody has locate object.
I think I might have it. Let me look. I manage my spells for the day anyway.
Oh, and it could also be a spell, a spell of haste as well, which would
I do have
increase,
locate object.
which would increase your AC by 2, give it advantage on dexterity saving throws, and grant you an additional action on each of your turns. The only downside is that the which you could use to attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object. The only downside is that when it ends, for the next turn after it ends, you have like a wave of lethargy that kind of like.
Slow it down for
Yeah.
And you do have locate object?
Mm-hmm. So I just do pass without a trace.
Yeah.
Okay.
Haste is pretty badass.
It is.
So pass without a trace then. All right. So yeah, and so she says perks of being a hopper, and then she'll fly off. No, the raven will fly off. Yeah. And
took Cat with her.
And leave the gem with you.
I'm terrified of heights.
I just pocket that where no one can see it and we'll continue on.
Okay.
It's shiny, I definitely see it.
We literally all saw you put it in your pocket.
Where'd you come from?
Guy.
Marital issues.
I'm here to help.
Marital issues. I'm your counselor. Beat the shit out of each other until it's resolved.
Trial by combat.
Stabby stab.
And so Yager will be
Burns
leading.
a lot.
Barthel, where will you be standing? In the order of.
We might all, I feel like we all kind of stand back in the very back and let them have their space.
I don't.
You know?
I'm behind Derek. I mean, I'm sorry, Derek.
Okay. And so And so Yago is explaining to Derek. Xenatar's main hideout is it's quite large. We will, however, we should only see a small portion of it. Once we get in, our contact will lead us to where Nalum's lair is. The goal of the operation is to get in, destroy him and his experiments, and get out, and not have to confront Xanatar at all.
That sounds like an excellent plan.
Yeah, and she says, apparently Xanatar likes to have gladiator sports in his in a place in one of the sections of his lair. So while that's going on, our contact has said that most of the guild will be distracted by the events.
Nice. Built-in distractions are always good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and she's explaining this to you. If Bartholomew, if you have any questions,
She ignores it.
huh?
I have no question.
If you did, you would be ignored.
Are we going the right way?
And so she will lead you to this this alleyway in the castle ward. There's like a manhole, and sort of like etched with sort of scratched into the manhole. She kneels down. She points out an eyeball, and she'll say, "This is the one." And she'll like lift the manhole cover up like by herself, like and sort of almost like maybe even one-handed, like yeah. She just like one hands it and like puts it to the side and waits for everybody to go through.
Holds it like a basketball.
There, I'm going now.
Okay.
I'll slip through very carefully.
Okay.
They'll follow.
All right. Yeah, and so then she'll jump in behind you guys and close that. So she will lead you guys through the sewers a little ways, and in this sort of odd-looking column that sort of juts out from the that sort of juts out from the sewer wall. She'll go over and she'll like sort of slide her hands along the wall, and eventually she'll find a specific brick, and she'll like sort of push that in, and the whole column will turn open and reveal a spiral staircase that goes down.
Nice.
Okay.
And you'll be on this staircase for quite a while, hundreds of feet, it says.
Hundreds of feet.
Mm-hmm. And when you come out, you will sort of be in this like this sort of long hall, and
Hundreds of feet down the spiral staircase.
yeah, and then in the hall, as you come out, you can see immediately the walls are carved with eyes of all shapes and sizes. Like the entire hallway is like filled with like eyes carved into the wall.
This can't be the right place.
Who would like to give me a perception check?
Sure.
I don't know.
Okay.
22.
Oh, nice. So,
Nowhere
Hunter,
close.
Hunter, you're going to notice that above you, jutting out of the ceiling above this room, is this eye stalk, and it's kind of like scanning the room like a security camera almost. What's that?
I used the gym.
Oh, okay, you're gonna blow it now.
I feel like now's the best time.
Don't we have We have people that have ranged attack. Is it like on the ceiling, right?
Yes, but it's almost like spectral. It's almost kind of ghostly.
Oh. Dispel magic? Question mark.
Can I add an insight to this?
You could point it out to somebody else who can make an Arcana check if you like.
That sounds like a dispel magic to me.
Got an 11 on my Arcana.
I don't know why, but I only have I through S of my. Oh, never mind. They appeared
Okay.
as I scroll down. I got a 2.
Okay.
Anybody else good at Arcana or want to try?
I mean, you tell everybody. I mean, I got a -1, but I'll.
Yeah, like you like just see me like drop to the floor, trying not to scream.
So an 11. So we got an 11. So you think it's probably some kind of like.
I rolled a 17.
A 17. Oh, okay. So and we should get into how you know this, but but you think that's exactly what this is? Some kind of like sensor, if you will, to sort of somebody's watching this hallway from afar, essentially. And as the stalk is sort of rotating around, like looking around the room, it's getting ready to sort of turn on you guys. What do you do?
Back up.
Okay.
Beep,
Back up.
beep.
Is there any cover? Is there any way to hide? Like,
Well, we just stepped out of the stairwell.
Let's go back in the stairwell.
Yeah, so get back into the stairwell.
Okay.
It's an eyeball.
Somebody gonna grab Raph.
Yes.
I want it.
So you guys like pile back into the to the stairwell as it sort of makes its rotation. Kind of stops briefly, and then like continues on.
So does it look like there'd be enough time for us to basically go behind it?
Yeah, with the stealth check.
Okay.
Oh, that's gonna be a no for me, dog.
I got a +2.
My stealth is +1 with disadvantage.
So I should use the spell already.
Shut the fuck up, guy.
I must say, running down for you, you could just misty step to the other side of the problem.
She's already gone, like, not an outline.
Do, 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 do.
How is everybody else's stealth?
I get disadvantage because I got a +7.
Who wants a +10?
Yeah, mine's +2.
Do I have any other options?
I mean, we got to leave this place too, so it might serve us better to dispatch it.
But if we dispatch it, they'll know we're here.
Will they?
Or they'll come check out why it's not working. If we get rid of it, then they won't be able to see what's happening and they'll be like, what the hell's going on?
Could I use
Yeah, and we don't know if the dispel magic will make it disappear completely or just stop working for a while. Or
What about minor illusion?
could I cast plant growth and it just
Oh
have
yeah,
flowers
that's a good idea. Could
go
like
around
it
it?
encapsulate it with plants? Block it? Or is it because it's spectral?
I'd say all these solutions are equally viable.
Yeah, go for it, dude.
It just
a bunch
happens.
of mushrooms
Yeah.
grow from the ceiling.
Yeah.
Mushrooms, specifically mushrooms.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So
I feel like it's more fitting.
He was so enticed. Mushrooms.
interesting.
Awkwardly deadly for me.
Interesting call. So you'll just be like boop, 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 and suddenly there's like a cluster of mushrooms on the growing from the ceiling, obscuring the view of this like spectral eye stalk. It is at that point that across the hall from where the entrance is, you will see the stone sort of like slide back, and a dwarf. A dwarf with he's kind of like he's got like welder's goggles on his face, and he's kind of covered in some black soot, and he looks as though like he may have just witnessed an explosion or two. His hair is kind of like singed at the ends, and but the panel sort of goes back, and he whispers across the hallway. He says, looking at you, and he says, "Are you with Agra?"
Oh, with the Agra.
Who?
He pulls out his hand crossbow and he aims it at you, and he says, "Are you with the Agra?"
Dude, I'm lucky I remember my name.
Yes.
But most likely.
Almost
Oh.
I elbow his ass really hard.
His ass specifically. You go down and just right in your bum.
I'm going to say yes. But I'm the forgetful one. You want to talk to that guy.
Agra's gonna step forward.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She's gonna like sort of push you aside a little bit. Not meaning to, just from the nature of her strength. And she's gonna say, she's gonna whisper, "Thorvin, it's good to see you."
Devastation propped you at 100 bits. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the bits.
Yes.
And she's gonna say, "Thorvin, it's good to see you." And he relaxes a little bit. He lowers the thing and he looks up at the mushrooms and he says, "Good work. It'll only last for a while. Come on."
Okay.
Alright, let's go.
So as you cross the hallway, you can hear from somewhere nearby. You can hear the sounds of some kind of crowd. You can hear the sound, like the cheering and jeers from somewhere, maybe to the south, I believe.
The real question is, do I smell blood?
Probably. That has nothing to do with Gladys.
Damn it.
I don't know if you would smell it from here. But you can definitely hear some sounds like echoing down the hallways to the south. He's going to take you directly east across the hallway, and he's going to bring you into another long curving hallway. It's about 20 feet wide at any given point. And as you are moving through it, the hallway is filled with statues, and all like in different kind of poses, mostly poses like this or this or this or this.
What beautiful artwork.
And Thorvin will say, "Aye, that's no artwork. Those are what remains of those that displease Anatar. For any reason, at any time, for anything."
Still beautiful.
He
Moments
says,
before they think they're close to death, you can almost see the fear in their eyes. I'll caress like one's face.
He says, "Yes, and they're going to make wonderful plaster dust when I finally learn how to pulverize them down."
Oh my.
I mean, I can burn them.
He says, "It's stone."
You don't know me.
I know what I'm about.
And as you say that, he says, "Shush!" And then he like motions everybody back against the wall.
I hide behind a statue. Oh wait.
Give me some stealth check.
Ah, god damn it.
Oh, okay.
7. With disadvantage.
I think I did it right.
Okay.
12.
17.
Okay.
Also 17.
Okay.
Yeah. 17 and 25.
Okay. So you all like hide in various places. Rabaracus, where do you hide?
Maybe I just don't even hear him go shush hide. I just keep looking at the statues. And this one is like, I love it.
And the rest of you see further down the hallway, somebody comes out of a door. So, another dwarf, actually. This one dressed in like, decked out in like some pretty impressive like armor. He's got like pauldrons and a hammer on his back. And he's going to step out from a door and then like sort of walk across the hallway, down the hallway. But he will not turn to see you.
Heard Orm. I heard Orm.
Guys watch him walk past.
Well, it's pretty far down the hallway.
Oh.
So the DC was actually quite low for that one. So
Oh wow.
yeah.
I survived. I'm surprised.
And yeah, once he passes, the Thorvin will call you out from your hiding places. He'll say, keep your eyes out for that one.
And who is he?
He says, that's Noska Yurgrey. He says, that's Zelatar's enforcer. He'll most likely be at the tournament for its entire duration. He thrives in the blood sport.
Can I join
Well, that makes two of us.
competition?
No.
I want to join the competition.
No.
Sounds like fun. No.
I want to watch in the stands. Kids, I'll turn this bus around right now.
People focus. We got a squid face to end first.
Squid face.
And he says, yes, that's why I'm sneaking you in. He says, I haven't trusted Nylun for quite some time. I've been suspicious of him plotting behind Xanatar's back. That's why when Yager came to me, I thought it best to put an end to this now.
Nice.
Understood.
I have no great love for the Centaur, but I know a useful alliance when I see one.
Yep. You think it's frog?
You said, what'd you think of this frog?
Yep.
Pocket frogs.
Frog?
Yeah.
He says, it seems like an ordinary frog to me.
Okay. Okay.
I just have one in both pockets on my chest.
Just watching.
And even Yagra looks a little bit like She says, what's with everybody with frogs these days? Daddle did the same thing to me this morning.
So you know those brain things? The frogs can see them.
And he says, Yagra's like, what brain things? And then Thorfin's like, interesting.
At least
Good
one
to
of you
know.
understand.
Good to know indeed.
What a frog?
And so he will take you further down the hallway. And so you'll get to a point where you can see, so you'll pass by the door that armored dwarf came out of, and it looks like a very heavily reinforced door, like one that would take quite a bit of strength to knock down.
That's all we have, cat though.
And
On the way back.
and you pass by another door. He won't really say anything about that. Or the other door, to be sure. You'll also pass by a staircase that appears to go down, and give me a perception check, Barthol.
13.
So you can smell the most terrific smells coming from downstairs.
Is it Rasputin?
It's cooking that might even the smell of the food almost rivals that of Rasputin.
Don't tell Rasputin
So
that.
it smells great.
And Thorvin turns back around very sharply and says, he says, "You're not to go down there."
Okay.
He says, that's where. He says that's where Xanatar's cooks reside. They make food for him only. If you're caught pinching even a whiff of his succulent food, it's a death sentence.
We hear Claire crying.
Okay, that's fair. Perhaps when this is over, though, you can hire one of these guys.
And he says, I doubt Xanatar would let him go. They've been cooking for him for years. They've honed in on his particular tastes.
Well, you know what their names are.
And he says, names?
Like, my name is Rabaracus. This is Cat.
What's in a name?
This is Hunter. This is Derek. This is Barthol. Names. Assigned to you typically before you hatch.
He says, I think Xanatar calls them 1, 7, 12, 34, 52,
Oh, so he can't count either.
63.
No, I think he just.
I think there might also be 112 and a...
I think he just numbers them as he gets them, and those are the ones that are left.
God.
It's like fucking Hell's
I'm
Kitchen.
sure we passed a couple cooks in the row
It's
of
like Hell's
statues.
Kitchen. He's like the Gordon Ramsay fucking sends them out. Like, get out
Except
of
he
the
disintegrates
kitchen.
them all.
Yeah.
What are you?
They cook his ashes into the meal.
An idiot sandwich. No, toast.
And, and he says, you do well not to go down there. And,
Well, I'll take your word for it.
he says the less you wander around here, the better. I was told you were only here to take care of Nalu.
Well, that's what we hope anyway.
Yeah, and Yandra will speak over you and sort of and say, and that's all we're here to do.
What she said.
Emphasis on do.
As she grunts.
What did you do?
Now, at the end of the hall, he will throw open a set of double doors and into his workshop, and he will bring you into the workshop and then shut the doors, and he says, now you've seen the eye stalks that are littering this place. Those are connected to Xanatar's mages, who keep an eye on the entire place from a central location. Luckily, they should be occupied with the tournament as well. If there's too much commotion in one room, however, it will get their attention.
What do you suggest?
I suggest be discreet. There is one in Nylun's part of the lair, but it should be easily dispatched or avoided.
So they are destructible?
He says a simple dispel magic will do. Of course, your mushroom tactic also seems to do well.
Oh, I got one more of those.
Okay. So I take it you're not coming with us.
He says, unfortunately not. I have my own skin to think about, and it doesn't take much for Xanatar to turn on a man.
Well, that's quite all right. We're thankful for your help thus far.
And he'll say, why, not too long ago, I'm pretty sure he had his advisor decommissioned. Ah, poor Niall.
Okay, we shouldn't waste any time.
That was true.
So he will then take you to a hallway in which he'll point the way forward, and so you can see that the hallway enters into this huge circular room, and then across that he says, go across this room, go and keep going down the hallway, and you'll eventually get to Nalun's side of the lair. And you'll know it when you see it, because it's absolutely dreadful and horrible and very much in the spirit of his own character.
Understood.
And so he'll sort of point you off, like I said, into this gigantic circular room, which appears to be some kind of audience chamber, perhaps. Although there's no one in it. There's a door directly across from the one you enter. And it's probably about 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, probably about 100 feet across. This empty sort of audience chamber.
Okay.
Suspicious.
Okay. Yeah.
And then down the hallway, and we'll come into his chamber.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Gotta get past this first room.
Is there anything in here?
So as you venture out into the room, it is quite empty. You can still hear the sounds of like cheering and jeering and whatnot. And through the door across the way, you can even hear some voices coming in as if there are people in that hallway. Yagra's a little on edge, but as you enter the room, you notice that there's also a door to the south as well, and it is sort of wide open. And you, Kat, just for a second, you'll see something shiny.
We've lost her.
Like treasure chest full of gold shiny.
I am very focused on it.
Okay. And so you might actually start sort of peeling away from the group and heading south. But tell me what you guys do. So there's noise coming up from the hallway ahead, and there's something shining to the south, and the room appears to be empty, except for like some ornaments and whatnot.
I think we should approach the
Yeah, I think we should just
hallway.
straight across.
Approach it cautiously, see where we can hear the voices coming from.
Okay. So give me, I guess, maybe a perception check if you're checking that out. What have you done?
I'm going to turn Kat away from the treasure and be like, nah, right, not yet.
You don't know about the treasure.
Throw you
probably.
aside.
Huh?
You probably don't know about the treasure.
I see where her face went.
What do you do?
Husband instinct.
Treasure.
Okay, so would you be bringing Hunter along with you, or will you be slipping out of his grasp?
Slip it out of his grasp.
Give me a contest. Dexterity, it'd be strength or athletics versus dexterity or athletics.
Yeah, I'm going to lose. I got an 8.
Wait, so just do dexterity?
Or sorry, acrobatics.
Well, I don't know about that.
What'd you roll?
Rolled an 8.
Well, it's a standoff, right?
Hmm?
She rolled.
Oh, you both
No,
rolled.
no, she rolled a dex.
Huh?
She didn't roll athletics or acrobatics. She rolled straight dex.
Oh, okay, so she'll add your proficiency modifier to it as well.
So I just rolled.
Same thing.
Yeah, the same thing.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so you guys are kind of both in a struggle here.
Can I go pick them both up?
and do what with them?
Retrieve them from
Okay.
wherever they are.
All right.
I missed what happened. That's what
Dead.
Oh, okay, yeah. And that's quite because you didn't see what she was going. You just see them struggling.
Yeah, I'm just like, there are issues.
As both of you are scooped up by Ravarakis and carried along with.
If you guys can't talk about your feelings, maybe you should talk now. I said talk, not my ear hole.
Kat, if you still right now, we're gonna die. Wait.
How about we get it on the way out, Cat? It'll be there.
I got 20 on the perception check.
Okay, yeah. So you can peek around the corner and you can see that there. So there's this large door that is wide open, and there are just some people meandering in the hallway. But it's they're kind of in direct sight to the hallway that you need to get to, and it's just,
Yeah,
so like so straight across is the corridor you need to get to, and then they're kind of filling the hallway in between.
Okay.
Now they're a little ways down. Like I said, if they happen to look over at the wrong time, they will see you. So so you must navigate cautiously or have some kind of plan.
Alrighty.
Or chance it, or whatever. Kill them all. I don't care.
Well, we're gonna try to stealth past them.
Okay.
Can Cat give Rav some pointers on the way across?
What a tiptoe.
My claws make that hard to do. They kind of dig into the ground just.
Picture like a velociraptor's claw.
Yes.
Click, 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 click.
Just turn that off for a minute.
Put you in some booties.
What about Yargrid? Does he get disadvantage too?
Oh yeah, I totally was looking for her earlier. And then I got distracted and I forgot.
She passed.
She's just awesome. No, let me check. I feel like she should have a stat block. Yeah, you know what? I don't know if they ever really give her a stat block. I just know she's strong. Maybe,
That's all that matters.
yeah, let me figure out how.
I picture her in like a leather halter top. I don't think she's wearing like.
So, let's see here. No, I want the monster.
So we're all rolling stealth.
Yes. And this one, you think this would probably be more difficult than avoiding that other guy.
Oh, come on. Oh, nice.
Alright, so,
Well,
I mean, do we have any other ideas for distraction or?
I mean, I can make a wall of plants, but I'll be on the spell slot.
Yeah. And that's the same spell slot as Fireball, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely going to want at least one of those.
9 and 19. So 9.
Okay.
I mean, I can
And
just build.
stealth.
How many of them are there?
There's about 7.
Oh, your
there's a
primal
couple,
savagery
like,
is not that cool.
There's 2 bugbears and then 5 like humans.
Bugbears, you say.
alright, well, brace yourself.
Yeah, so, or
Yeah, she's got hide on, so.
It doesn't matter, Raph bailed her, so let's do it.
I think I failed mine.
I might have
12.
bailed mine.
Okay. What we get?
12.
12?
20.
20.
11.
Okay.
14.
Alright. And yeah.
Got someone on the
I might have failed mine. It's a 14.
Well, I don't know how hard it is.
So Kat, as you nimbly skip across the hall, almost teleport across the hallway to the corridor on the other side, the rest of you, I guess, maybe like move in unison, and therefore are
No, you go first.
are just like noticeable, or just like too hard to miss, and including Gugger, and the one of the bugbears will kind of look down your way and snarl, and then like sort of approach, and the others will watch, and he'll say,
Distraction?
"Where are you going? Who are you?"
I'm one of the competitors.
I would say something, but I have terrible charisma.
Did you actually say that?
No. Inner monologue in head.
Oh shit! I got nothing.
But the newest initiate.
I heard there was going to be bloodshed.
Need to get our eye tattoos.
Yeah, I'm just. Which way is the arena?
Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sure. And then, are you rolling something?
Deception.
Okay, yeah, sure.
11.
11.
Just looking for the arena.
He says, you're here to see the tournament.
Yes.
He says, do you have your badges? And he kind of like has this like sinister, like he's like a cat playing with its like food. Like he's just he's got this kind of like gleeful malice in his eyes. and he says, "Do you have your badges?"
No, I left them in my other pants.
I'm not wearing pants.
And he says, "Well, that's a real shame." He says, "This tournament's got my blood flowing. I'm itching for a fight." And he gives a wave, and the other bugbear will kind of come up behind him, and the 5 humans will kind of fan out, and he'll say, "Hey guys, they left their badges in their other pants."
Oh, would you quit? I have mine. I pull out the symbol of Merkel. Say, I had it all along. I never leave home without my badge.
And
I smile at it, like lovingly, like,
and
Polished up a little bit.
yeah. Oh wait, too clean. Could you bleed on it? Do you like it? Would you consider converting? Is that a no? You seem intrigued.
Giant poisonous.
9 versus your AC?
That's a miss.
Okay, as he tries to he goes to slap it out of your hand.
How did you death grip?
Yeah.
That isn't going to please Merkel.
And then he looks up and he says, "Fuck Merkel."
That's it, I want him dead. Are we rolling initiative or are we fucking just
You can just go. Yeah.
I will.
He said a no.
Cat, you're safe. Like, nobody knows you're there.
Awesome.
She's getting the treasure while we're going on this.
26 versus AC.
That's a hit. It's a hit.
When they do like so I kind of want to do like an intimidating thing, but when the words "fuck Merkel" come out of his mouth, like I am going to get this shocked look on my face and like obviously step the fuck back. I'm just like
We all in unison take a step.
So, I also raise my hand. Look at it. Pull it down the wrist daintily. It crackles with necrotic black energy for 30 necrotic damage as I smack him back in the face.
And he just like immediately drops and slumps against the wall.
Who's
the bugbear behind him will kind of like look with wide eyes down, and then the bandits, the human kind of like bandit looking guys, all of them have like tattoos of like all the humans have like tattoos of like eye tattoos and shit, and
their eyes on their tattoos widen.
and the bugbear will go up and say, they kind of kick the other
have
one.
a good night.
Bye, James.
See you, James. Thank you. We'll kind of go up and kind of give the dead one a kick, and I'll kind of look up at you and say, well, you really fucked up now. And I'm going to come take a swing at you. For 12 versus AC?
I'm fucking like just Mr. Miyagi that bullshit with my necrotic hand. It was fucked when he said fuck Merkel. Merkel is unfuckable.
Did anybody else want to jump in the fray at this point?
The one that just attacked her, Constitution saving throw.
Hey
Robin.
Robin, we miss you too. It's so good to see you. Almost say see hi. I said.
Say hi.
See hi. He said Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay, for the bugbear.
Yeah.
Alright. 17 plus 1. 18.
He still gets half.
Oh, that's good.
Of 16, so 8.
8 what?
Okay.
I forgot. Radiant? Yeah, radiant.
Okay, yeah, so you hit him with radiant damage.
No, and I recoil. Ugh.
He's just got a moonbeam on him, so every time it's his turn.
And,
Oh, you moonbeamed him?
Yeah.
Wow, I pop in, I get, he is unfuckable. How rude. Not you.
and,
It's Merkel.
and then the other 5 are going to, are all going to jump on Ramaracus.
Listen, I had this instance with fish people in the future. It didn't work out well. But now I'm kind of scared because now you have 5 chances to roll a 20.
Crit miss. 5. 19.
19 will hit.
19 will hit. Okay, and then the rest of them will miss. So like 5 people descend on Ravaracus.
And one gets a
only
hit.
one of them gets a hit.
That's the power of Merkel.
For 2 slashing damage.
This is my dice.
Is it?
I think it is. I might have a fucking
Oh,
revolt.
Well, there you go. So 2 slashing damage.
Oh wait, no, it's not. I got mine here. They just
Okay.
look very similar.
Do you want that one too?
No,
Okay.
obviously not.
2 slashing damage.
Okay.
So the bugbear that she hit with inflict wounds is still up?
No, he's down.
Oh.
There's
I
2
bitch
bugbears.
slapped him to
2
death.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll shoot the other bugbear with my bow.
Okay.
Twice.
And I'll touch him.
I'm just sitting here with my moonbeam like, why did I use the
16
fire?
versus AC.
I'm
Huh?
watching it.
16 versus AC.
Against the bugbear will.
With treasure in your hands.
And
Yeah.
10 versus AC.
That will miss.
Okay. For
Ooh, this is pretty.
8 piercing damage.
Okay. 8
What,
piercing
high
damage. Okay, 8 piercing damage, and then you're gonna do what?
Take it he is not wearing metal armor.
The bugbear?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so that's a
Hide.
25 to hit
Oh yeah, very nice. That's a hit.
for 6 points of electrical damage and no reactions.
Wow,
from
bitch
him.
slapped to death is not
Okay.
the way to go out. Just saying. Well, he said, fuck Merkel, so.
Yeah, and so
would
this
tell you.
this one bugbear is taking some punishment, and
Another Constitution saving throw since it's his turn.
well no, it's not
If it
his
ever
turn.
gets to
Yeah,
his
it's not his turn just yet. But the one of the 5 guys on you, you're gonna see Yager come over and pick one up and just like proceed to bash his face in until there's like just a pulp left, and she kind of just tosses him to the side, cracks her knuckles, and starts going for the next one.
Damn.
And she kind of gives you a look while,
Oh,
while she's
shit.
doing it too. She like bashes his face in.
And
while
she's just like holding him right here, and she's like,
Not breaking eye contact.
yeah.
You get that vibe of you're next.
Well struck.
Yeah, I imagine when she tosses the head, I'm like,
Cat, what are you doing?
stabby stab.
You're
Yeah.
getting that
Or
treasure.
sneaky sneak?
Go get the treasure.
Stabby stabby.
Can I go back and get the treasure?
Stabby
If
stabby.
you want to stealth across the hallway again.
Yes.
Well, we lost.
I have my priorities.
And admirable they are.
If I can find my skills, that'd be great. There you are.
Okay, yeah. Is anybody's passive perception 20?
Hell no.
So in the background of all the commotion going on, like people getting punched and like people getting shot and moonbeamed and whatnot, you're gonna see Kat sort of scamper back across the hallway, momentarily looking at the camera like ooh, and then disappear back into the audience chamber room. Once you get back in there, what are you gonna do?
Going for the treasure.
Okay, so you'll go south down towards the door. Now, when you get to the door, when you get closer to the door, you're gonna hear something coming from the door is open, open enough for you to see that gleam of treasure. But you're also gonna hear the sound of humming, like someone humming to like. And then you'll hear a voice say, "Ah, there you are, Silvar. A nice feast for a good fish."
I'm gonna hide.
Nice feast.
In the treasure.
And now that you're closer, if you want to peek in, you can see that there is a small dwarf with he's got like this beanie on. It's got like all these sewn on like eye stalks coming out of it, and you can only see him from behind. But there's like a small fish bowl with this like golden trout sort of swimming around in it, and then there's this huge fish bowl, like huge fish bowl, And in that is there's like pebbles on the bottom, and there's like those ornaments, like those treasure chest ornaments where like pops up with the bubbles every now and then. There's one of those in there, but when it pops open, it's real treasure inside. But it's in this like giant fishbowl.
Don't go in there. That's not that though.
So back in the hallway, Robert Rackus, what are you doing?
I guess I'll go ahead and attack one of the bandits.
Get it? The fishbowl is huge.
I don't think you understand how huge it is. All right, it's huge.
Yeah.
It's the biggest fishbowl.
Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for one of the bandits.
Wisdom saving throw for one of the bandits.
Or is that other bugbear still up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that instead.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Fail.
Oh shit, that's not right. God damn it. I'll just keep that. I should have rolled 2d12s, but I rolled 2d8s. But, it was a... Is it okay if I reroll it with the 2d12?
2d12, yeah.
Yeah, if you rolled the wrong dice, yeah, you get it.
Is that... Damn!
Hey, what's up, Ben?
Holy shit, wow. 23 necrotic damage with Toll the Dead. I look at him, and I say, fuck Moogle, eh? Dong!
I didn't say fuck about
Dong! Yeah, his head just explodes.
Yeah, and he's just gone.
Then I look at the one.
Meanwhile, you got these bandits like clamoring like at you, trying to hit you. Like you're just like
Yeah, I imagine there's like
a
a
tower above them.
Yeah, there's like an opportunity where like he can see my eye, and I look at him, and his head just explodes.
Yeah, and then what are you?
Constitution saving throw on the bugbear.
Is
The bugbear's
that?
dead.
Oh, it's dead.
Exploded.
Move it to one of the bandits.
Okay. 2.
Lucky. 6.
6 ribbon.
6.
Hey yo, how's everyone's day been? Hey Ben, what's up?
What's happening?
What's happening?
Yeah, and so just incinerated, like.
Who's next?
Shh.
He said, "Fuck Merkel." I don't even know who that is.
Now, who's perceptive here? So make me a perception check if you like.
14?
So there is definitely one of those spectral eye stalks down the hallway, and it's turning straight towards the commotion.
Dispel magic.
Okay. Yeah, and you just cast a spell magic.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to roll anything for it. You just use it and boom. It's sort of like it's kind of like it's like an eye stalk. It's kind of got like a curve to it, and it's like it's kind of like upside down curve. And it's like looking around, and then when you cast the spell of magic, it just goes flaccid. It just kind of hangs down, like limp and useless.
Marital issues. Currently waiting to start Warzone. I'll leave the stream on. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you, Ben.
Cool, thank you, Ben.
I love that you did it.
Thank you for the lurk. And yeah. And so then what will you do, Barthol?
A hit 17 and 27.
17 and 27 on the bandits.
Yeah.
Okay, both hits.
Alright.
Do the damage one at a time.
Okay. 7 plus 5, 12.
Okay. Yeah. So so they're like clamoring around Reparakis, and then like one gets hit and just immediately goes down.
12 and 6.
All right. 6 damage. Yeah, that one hit goes down as well.
Oh, shoot. That's my turn.
Okay.
It is invisible. It is invisible. So
And that's your turn. So that's 1, 2, 3. One is going to sort of like a half-hearted like attack on Rabarakis, and then he's going to start running away. You can take an opportunity attack if you like.
Oh, sweet.
you just see the moonbeam chasing him down the hall.
Like following the scent of.
17 to hit?
As a hit.
I'm gonna bite him
Okay.
for 4 damage.
Oh,
Take it.
for 4 damage, yeah. So you'll take a chunk out of him and like sort of maybe like
Can I like hold on?
for the narrative, sure. And
Go along with me.
He starts cutting it.
but yeah, so basically you've got him. And he's not dead yet, but he's making a terrible racket of the whole affair. And and we're going to cut back over to Cat.
Can I use my mage hand to get the tray?
Her invisible mage.
Yeah.
It's heavier than what your mage hand can carry.
Well, it depends. Like, is it like a bunch of gold, or is it like?
It's a. I mean, if you maybe wanted to take like a couple pieces out at a time, I think you could.
Yeah.
It's 10 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much a gold coin actually weighs, but
50 per pound.
so 50 gold coins per pound. Oh, is it really?
Mhm.
Oh shit, that's a lot.
But I don't know how many you could get, like, because it's an actual hand. So I
Right,
don't know how
right,
many
yeah,
you
yeah.
can scoop.
That's a lot. So yeah, so it's a decent chest full of treasure, and you could maybe, I guess you could pull 50 coins out with it if you'd like, but
Well, the hand's invisible, but the gold floating.
right,
around.
yeah. So we also kind of sleight of hand check for that, I think, if that's what you'd like to do.
I want the whole chest.
Someone's greedy.
I'll just come back later for it. I'll run back to the group.
Okay, so you'll skip back across the room. You give me a perception check.
If we go back and
Nine.
see that fishbowl.
9?
There's a shark in
Okay.
the fishbowl.
So you hear a noise from somewhere in this room. As you look around, you don't know where it came from. It sounded like a door slamming shut. But you'll kind of stop, look around, like.
Look at the treasure.
Was it you?
That door's still open. And you don't know. And then you'll go join the party. Now, remember, because you had an opportunity attack last time.
Yeah.
What would you like to do this time?
Have him make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 9.
Alright, so that is 16 necrotic damage. Is he still up?
No.
Yeah, because if he looks down at me as I'm biting his calf, I look up at him and he just hears a bell in the distance. Blows his head right off.
Yeah, sure. And
He's like, ah!
and at that moment, almost like in sync with that moment, the crowd cheers from inside the tournament hall.
Thank you, thank you. I'm like bowing to nobody.
And then Cat's there again.
Moonbeam. Kidding. So can I join the tournament now?
Fine, good. We're gonna go take on the loot. Hope you don't die on the way out. We're in the tournament. Yeah, whatever.
Wins the tournament. No, I don't want it because he told me I could.
I'm proceeding on to the loot room. I'm following.
Okay. And then Hunter.
I follow.
Okay. So as you guys maybe you linger for a moment in the hallway, looking at the door to the tournament room, but
Hearing the cheers.
then you follow as you see glory. And and so you can follow the hallway down. Now you get into this like weird like it's not weird. It's just you get to this room with these two obsidian columns in it, and everybody can give me an intelligence check, except for Hunter.
Oh.
18.
Okay.
21.
Okay. Wow, intelligence check.
Yeah.
I'm game.
10.
Okay.
You're never gonna believe this.
What?
It rolled
On the computer?
on the computer. But it gave me a result. But I swear to God, it did. It's a 5, yeah.
What a cruel programmer.
They have no idea.
You, Kat, and Rabaracus, when you see the obsidian columns, you're like, oh my god. This looks like the other side of the device that Naloon teleported away in at the very beginning.
Jesus, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Who? Way back in episode 1. I don't remember half of it.
Yeah, that's why I didn't have you. So, you'll be like, oh wow, this looks like the other side of whatever portal he was using, and then ahead of that is another. There's like a double archway, and beyond that you can, wherever Arrakis, you can smell death.
Oh yes.
Like the sweet, sweet smell of rotting
Yes,
flesh.
the sweet aroma.
Can we sabotage the device? Is there some kind of physical way we can destroy it?
Unplug it.
I guess if you hit it a bunch and you like physically broke it, like with strength, I guess, or an athletics, I guess you could mess it up with a good enough Arcana check as well. You could maybe sabotage it, perhaps, or maybe a dispel magic or something like that.
I only got 1 spell slot left, so.
Okay.
Burn it.
Yeah.
I will leave that in mind for if he goes to it, but the dispel magic one.
Okay.
But I got 17 on my Arcana check. I don't know if that's enough to figure out how to.
I got an 18 naturally.
Okay. So dispel magic, or you could
Whack on the bush. Burning
I
hands.
mean, I feel like Yager could just one punch it.
You want to ask her?
No.
So you could probably change the coordinates if you liked to somewhere, like if you had if you knew anything about teleportation, you could probably change the coordinates.
I don't, but I know somebody that does.
Which unfortunately might not be too helpful to you right now.
Yeah, I don't think that'd do any good.
Right.
Well, if we can't physically destroy it in fast, then it's probably not worth it.
Okay. Did you want to try to physically destroy it?
That's gonna be loud.
It will be loud.
Yeah.
Would it be a dispel magic kind of thing, or would that require an arcana?
Dispel magic would shut it down briefly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut down briefly.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I'm ranged, so I'll guard it.
Okay. Okay. And so, as far as the next room goes, you can, like I said, you can smell the stench of death, of rotting corpses. Who would like to peek inside first?
I'm not stealthy enough to, so that.
I will.
Okay.
I nominate Cat.
Yeah, but if she sees something shiny, she's gone.
I guess we're safe.
That's true.
I like shiny.
So you want to peek in?
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to be sneaky about it, or?
Yes.
Okay.
But I won't.
Oh, what'd you roll?
He falls through the door. 6.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you're going to peek in, and maybe it's just you like gagging, like because what you see is these like humanoid looking kind of like fish creatures, and they're all kind of like yeah, I mean humanoid fish creatures, and they're all quite small. Maybe, or are they? Let me see. What size are
It's
they?
one wearing a blouse.
No. Not
Fake
this
mustache.
size. No, they're medium. So like maybe they're they're almost the size of like your normal person. But they are. But it appears that the lot of them, which you could count to be 7 of them altogether, are sort of surrounding the this mass, and it looks like they are like you could hear the soft like squishing sounds of like teeth and flesh, and then like the rip, and like as one like looks up, you can see it's like got like a flap of flesh hanging from its teeth as it kind of like sucks it in, and you like starts chewing on it, and it's gonna turn, and its eye's gonna hit like right on you, and it's gonna look at you for a second, and then it's gonna go and then all of them are gonna look up and like look right towards you, and they're all gonna go
Swarm of crocodile?
Once again, is that a fireball slot?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Crocodiles might end up doing more.
An Allosaurus? I want to do one of those though.
I think it's swarm of crocodiles really do better. But anyway, okay. Do I see the mind flayer or the sensor or?
You don't see any of that. You see. Oh wait. What'd you? You rolled for stealth. Roll for perception.
7.
Yeah. You were too focused on what the fuck these fish people are doing. None that they've seen you to be looking for that stuff. But the rest of you will hear the cacophonies of like
Someone shut that turkey up.
I thought you knew your animals.
So there was.
Exploding
You said there's 2 doorways. Was it going in the same room?
Yeah. And it's like a double archway into the room, and yeah. Will the rest of you do anything?
Yeah, we need to move fast.
Okay. What would you do?
Well, you're standing in the doorway, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Basically, I'm motioning for y'all to head towards the other archway, and I'm just gonna start backing up.
Works for me.
Okay, I'll follow your lead.
Circle around behind him.
Okay.
So yeah. I mean, I've already been spotted. There's no point in me hiding. So.
Okay. So they will begin sort of like making their way towards you, doing their little like hop kind of run, and they seem to be armed with nothing but their teeth.
But those are some pretty nasty teeth.
Yeah. As they get closer, the frog in your pocket is going nuts.
Oh shit!
They're all full of them. Fireball. Fireball.
The problem is, as we kill them, the devourers are gonna come out. Okay.
Could the fireball also get those?
No.
No, absolutely.
While they're in the host, they are impervious from harm.
Well, it doesn't take long to kill them, though, right? You know,
That's
just kind of
the
squash
downside.
them with one hit, typically.
Yeah, but they're
Pretty feisty.
they are pretty feisty.
How many are there total, though?
7 in this room. So the first 2 are going to sort of like you're motioning the rest of the group to go over to the other arch.
Yeah, to kind of circle around behind.
Right, and then they're like piling in towards you. The
Fish
first two
body
are going to
tackles.
kind of like leap towards you and try to bite you.
Can I take the dodge action?
Sure.
Does that only help with one attack or all?
Can't remember.
Because it was just one attack. Screw that. I don't want to do every
Let me see. I think it's all of them. Because you spend your entire turn doing it. Any attack roll made against you has disadvantage if you can see the attacker, and you make dexterity saving throws with advantage.
Yes. So I'm going to spend this round dodging so they can get the position.
Okay. So that will happen. So you'll dodge. So this first one is 9 versus your AC. The second one is 10 versus your AC.
Would have been a crit.
And so they jump towards you and sort of snap inefficiently. The one is going to stand back. He's a little bigger than the other ones, and he's actually got weapons.
I'll wipe that one.
Yeah, he's going to stand back a little bit. Like I said, he's actually got some weapons. He's got like this like staff with like a pincher claw on the end of it, and then this yeah, that's what he's got. So while they're attacking you and they're sort of lining up to eat you, what are the rest of you doing?
I get in position.
Okay.
I can't exactly visualize
So there's like a double archway
ahead of us.
that was ahead of us, and I peeked around the corner. They saw me, so as I started backing up and going, it's got a motion for you to go through the other archway and come around behind.
To the east?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. And what do you do when you get there? You'll see the room ahead of you, and you'll see a line of fish creatures
I will shoot the
going to
creature.
eat Derek, and then you'll see one standing in the back, kind of like surveying around.
Yeah, I'll fire to your,
I have an idea.
That-
Put the
who?
brains.
one of the fish creatures, the closest one to Derek.
Okay.
15-foot cone.
23
That's only to get 'em all at the same time.
and 19.
I think you're still
23 and 19 both hit.
I mean, it lasts for an hour, right? I think we can get a lot of use out of it.
So it'd be 4 regular crocodiles or 2 two-headed crocodiles.
Oh, nice.
Four
20.
They get
20
back
piercing
tactics.
damage.
Okay, 20 piercing damage. So you'll take one out, and he will hit the ground. He kind of like slip around a little bit, and then he'll just go down.
Our friends from the other campaign.
Anybody else want to do anything?
I suppose from afar.
Can I open this at another tab?
I suppose from afar, I would like to have one to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 7.
Half, so
Alright,
that's
so
4.
that is
Yeah.
not showing up for some reason. There we go. Yikes! For only 6 necrotic damage, but enough to be like, hey, I'm here.
Okay.
The one
Have to
on
do
Derek right now.
Okay. Yeah. So so you'll do some damage to this. So the one next to him like goes down with an arrow, and then the other one in front of you takes some necrotic damage, but he's still up. And the rest of you like to do something.
So you want me to do it?
Hmm?
You want me to do it? So I summoned 4 crocodiles
Okay.
right beside the one that's got the staff. I mean,
The pincher thing.
pincher thing.
Okay.
All 4 of them are immediately going to attack.
Okay.
Which one of them is it?
Looks like
22 versus AC.
Yeah, I got things.
22 is a hit.
Healthiest now.
Alright.
Back up.
18.
18 is a hit.
And then lowest being
19.
19. So,
Is a hit.
so 4 hits.
Okay.
But it was funny because as he was meowing, Remy was looking at like he was tapping him on his nose through the screen.
Excuse me. Could you
So,
spare some notes, brother? Could you spare some notes? Oh, so
so
sad.
26 plus 8.
34.
34 bite damage.
Okay. Yeah. So let's see what.
Can they all
happens.
death roll in an opposite direction?
I mean, he's also got to make a saving throw after.
He's gonna make 4 saving throws, or
I'd say once or all of them, right?
I don't know.
because they each get one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, each attack can end up grappling him.
Right.
DC 12 escape.
Which. Yeah. Okay. So, he succeeded on two, but failed on 2. him.
So he's restrained,
Okay.
and those 2 crocodiles can't bite another target.
Okay. So 2 crocodiles got him, like pinned down, and the other 2 are like chomping on him. He's still alive.
I got him in place.
And
Restrained. That means everybody's got advantage on him, right?
yes. Now,
So there's other 2 crocodiles.
yeah. So the cat. What would you like to do?
Good God, imagine if a crocodile just.
We're within 60 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could I try to use a ray of frost on one of them?
Okay.
It's going to be 17 to hit.
Okay.
For 13 cold damage.
All right. 13 cold damage. So we'll say that's the one that took the necrotic damage, and the one that's right in front of Derek. And so he'll get hit with the necrotic and then the cold, and then he'll go down in front of you. Just in time for 2 more to jump up on you. Oh, okay. So, are they getting disadvantage for any reason? Oh, that's right, because you're.
Until the start of my next turn.
Right. Okay. So, so the first one will be 17 versus 16.
That is a hit.
Okay. So he'll jump up and he will bite for 2 piercing damage, and then the next one will try to bite for 15 versus AC.
That is not.
Okay. So one bites you, the other one tries to and fails. Now, as you're standing there, from the dead ones on the floor, you're going to see the brains, the intellect devourers, appear near them, and they're going to be climbing up the walls on either side. What are you going to do?
My attack?
Mm-hmm.
Thunderclap.
Eldritch Blast, 1 on each.
Okay.
Preach it, brother.
11 and 23.
11 is a miss. 23 is a hit.
Okay.
14 on the hit.
Okay, yeah. So you blast it with 14. It like slides back on the wall and then kind of jumps forward again. Bartholomew, what do you do?
I'm changing my target to the devours.
Okay.
And I will fire 2 shots. No. Crit miss and 23.
23 hits. You want to hit the one that has been hit or the one that hasn't been hit?
The one that has been hit.
Okay.
Or the closest one to me. For 7 to piercing damage.
Hi.
7 piercing damage. Okay. So that's got arrow sticking out of it. And so Rabarakis, what are you doing?
How many of them are still up?
So the guy with the pincher staff, he's got like 4 crocodiles on him right now.
Cool.
He's being restrained by them, which gives anybody who attacks him advantage. The feeding frenzy line is still kind of going. I think there's 4 fish left in it, and then the 2 that died, the intellect devourers have popped out of their heads and are now on the walls. Preparing to attack Derek. One of the intellect devourers has an arrow sticking out of it and has like a.
And it's still up.
And it's still up, yeah.
Oh my god. I don't really have any other good ranged attacks.
And they're both sort of like poised, ready to attack Derek.
Totally dead.
Yeah, I guess.
That's a ranged attack.
I can do that one on the one that's already been hit, I suppose.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw. I just don't know how high the wisdom is.
10.
Okay, cool. I can do 2d12. It would let me roll for 14 necrotic damage.
Okay, yeah. So it Which one is that one?
The one that's already been hit.
Which spell? Or
Told the Den.
so bong.
Yeah.
But the other one will still jump towards there. 4. 10 versus AC.
Miss.
Flaws. And then give me an intelligence saving throw.
Do you have guidance? Wait, never mind. That was plus.
Woo! Crit!
Oh, nice. Yeah. So Trias sucks up your brains out, but no dice. Yeah. So that happens. What do you do?
Savage him. Primally.
Him or the brains?
Him.
Alright. Yeah, we'll go ahead and try to finish.
All right. Go ahead and get that advantage.
So, 15 versus AC. The 2 bad
15
rolls.
versus AC. Say is a hit.
9 acid damage.
Okay. And so you'll come up and like scratch him with the
Don't know if get your 2 gators can rate that.
with the acid damage. Really quick before your gauge go, he's going to
Reaction. Headbutt.
yeah, he's going to he'll like go to headbutt you. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
You saw me do that. I had 16 and I flipped it on myself. 18.
18. Okay, that is a success as as his like head glows with like this radiant energy. He goes to headbutt you, but he fails.
The fuck?
Yeah.
He's a fish paladin.
Divine.
Divine stench. And then do your croc thing.
Alright, the first one.
Plus 1.
And then while that's going on, while he's doing all that, Cat, what are you doing?
So how many bad guys are left now? Just
Got the croc
So
crit.
there's 4 fish in line
And
to
a
eat
20.
Derek,
okay.
and they're kind of wedged in between this like archway, so they're kind of tunneled in. And he's sort of like fighting them at the edge of the archway. There's also one of the intellect devourers that like the ones that killed your husband. There's one of those on the wall as well.
PTSD.
It's like sort of poised and ready to devour Derek's intellect.
I thought that one already jumped on him.
It did, but yeah.
Oh,
so
no,
it's,
back.
so he's grappling with it essentially.
Okay.
Yeah. And
It's on my shield.
and then there's there's that guy who's getting croc attacked in the back, but he might be
Once
he might
they're
be dead
holding
after
on,
this, so.
don't they
That's what you'll
begin
see.
to do it again?
No, they cannot attack while they're.
Okay.
He still has to. He can still try to escape them,
Okay.
but they're just holding on.
20 altogether.
20 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, and then you just kind of like rip him apart. And after they have ripped him apart,
I would have done great in the arena.
after they have ripped him apart, you'll see like his. You almost think it's his head flying across the room, but then you will see that it's actually one of the intellect devourers, and they will sort of attach itself on the wall and kind of look over at you and go,
PTSD.
Catwoman.
Crocs.
Trains, cats, dogs, good God.
Can I attack with my rapier, or is that too far away?
From what?
The intellect. One of the intellects.
Well, there's one on Derek she could get,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, get one on there.
Stabby, stabby.
Stabby, stab. For 15 to hit.
Who's down here? Who's down here?
15.
15 versus AC on the intellect devourer. Yes, that's a hit.
And you get the backstab.
For 5 damage.
What was the backstab?
Hmm?
The backstab?
If she's attacking the one that's on me,
Oh,
she can get the backstab, right?
what is that?
The sneak
Sneak attack. Sorry.
Oh, the sneak attack. Okay, I was like, well, because I think there's
Previous
an assassin,
terms.
Yeah, I think there's an assassin thing that is like that.
Back in my day, it used to be called backstab.
Back in the older edition.
Yeah, they kind of made it sound a little nicer with sneak attack.
Yeah,
You're a sneaky
attack.
person. It's a backstab. You're
It's your
a
fucking
bastard.
friends.
A bit of a bastard.
They
Well,
could
that
use my dagger as a second attack. Robson game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, that was 27 to hit. 15 plus 6, 21.
21 damage.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah. So you skewer.
squat it, yeah.
You just like skewer the thing as it slides down to the end of your blade and just like falls in half on the floor.
No, into my mouth.
Into Ravaracus' mouth. Make an intelligence save. Into Ravaracus' mouth.
No, I'm over somewhere.
Somewhere.
And then I think that was everybody this time. The two more fish, or the fish are piling on you again.
No disadvantages now.
No disadvantage this time. Crit.
Not.
Of course.
Yes.
One will crit for all the crit damage he gets to do with his bite.
That's a lot.
7 plus 1, 8 piercing damage. As he critically bites you. I don't know, maybe like, I don't know, maybe somewhere where it hurts.
Yeah.
Inner
The face.
the face, yeah, he comes up and bites your face. And then the other one just kind of like misses. But there's still two more behind them, and they're actually going to come up and like try to eat you as well. For 16 versus AC being the...
That is miss.
Okay. Yeah, so they're all like snapping around you now. What do you do?
They're all on me, right?
Yeah, all of them, yeah.
Okay. So, shocking grasp on the one that bit me in the face.
Okay. Just
14 to hit.
is a hit, I believe. Yeah.
3 points of damage.
Was that an animal?
That might have been me. With the chair.
Adrian was about to go ballistic.
I saw it. What'd you say, Jay?
3 points of electrical.
3 points of electrical. Yeah, so bzzz. And Barthel?
Are there any devourers left?
There's one on the poised on the inner room wall.
I would get that one.
Okay, and it's kind of like bearing down over Hunter.
Everybody else but me.
14 and
No, not you.
21.
14 and
21.
both hits.
There you go.
Give me some damage.
You want a shoe.
Plus 8. Ooh,
Ungrateful little
16,
bitch.
17, 18. 18 points of piercing damage.
All right, yeah. So you'll pump it full of 2 arrows. It'll kind of recoil and hiss a little bit, but it will not die. Ever. Remember.
I guess that same one. Make a Toll the Dead, so wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 16.
That's passed, so I can't do any damage.
Okay. Hunter.
Oh, quick question. How's everybody doing health-wise? Anybody need any heals?
Perfect. I'm down about 10, but that was kind of the plan when I became the bait.
Okay. Can I bonus action just do a quick little healing word for him?
Okay.
Just a quick little healing word. Go ahead and get 7 hit points back.
Yay! I like that word.
7 hit points. Yes.
Damage.
And then that would be my turn. Sorry.
Okay. And then Hunter. Yeah.
So, is that brain that's looking at me?
Mhm.
Is that in range of the crocodiles? Or
No, it's like up on the
on the
wall.
wall?
Yeah.
Strength saving throw.
0.
0.
Yeah.
Nice. Lightning lore.
Oh, okay.
5
Yeah,
lightning
so
damage.
you whip it with lightning and you rip it off the wall, and as you do, it just. And the crocodile. Like maybe they eat the little fleshy bits that fall down.
They won't run away. Not like the last one.
And cat.
You can send the crocodiles after the
What would
fish.
you like to do, cat?
Men.
Can I do that?
Huh?
Any more fishmen left?
Yeah, 4 of them.
Yeah, there's
Biting
four
me
of
in
them.
the face.
There's 4 of them on Derek.
Can you give me 2 d20s out there, please? Or roll it on there. That's fine. Nice. 19s. Plus 1. So
One was an 8, the other one was a 17.
lowest being 10. Then there's 12, 23, and what was the other 20?
17.
17.
10 and 12 miss.
Alright. So the other 2. Plus 4. 15 damage together.
Okay. So one can pull the one that you shocked like down off of your face, or maybe as you're shocking him, you toss him. One of the crocodiles like comes up and grabs him. The other crocodile comes up and grabs him. They just rip him apart, and then the brain like pops out immediately, going straight for Derek.
I tried.
Kat, what would you like to do?
Could I get the one that's going for Derek?
Yeah.
I got you.
It's like they rip it apart and then you just see a rapier come through.
16 to hit.
Okay.
You're just having a bad time on that floor. You're just having a bad time on the floor.
I forgot how scary it was to be baked. I keep forgetting each one has a candy surprise.
The worst pinata ever.
16.
Where is Yagra at this point?
Oh yeah, she's there.
Yeah, I'm just glaring at her like.
Yeah, I just forgot about her.
She starts punching you.
You look over. There's like a pile of like 18 fish people, and she's just like punching them like out the way.
That's a
Probably surprised by these brains hopping out and attacking people too.
Yeah, I just completely forgot about her.
So 16 damage, and then with my offhand, it's 14 to hit.
16 and then 14, you said?
16 damage from the
Yeah, and
rapier.
14 for my offhand.
Oh, 14
hit.
damage?
To try the
Oh,
next
14 to
attack.
hit. Okay,
Yeah.
for the second. Yeah, the second one's a hit. Yeah.
So it'd be. God, can't do math. 24 damage.
24 damage. All right, yeah. And so as this one like pops open and like comes straight for you, Derek, you're gonna see this rapier pop up and then this dagger and then just.
Rasputin sweats in the corner.
As 4 like sections of green creature like are like flying past you.
Crocodiles are having some fun.
Yeah, maybe through the midst of this combat, Yagra has actually like crossed the room and is
Oh my god, his face.
is actually kind of like standing in front of this offshoot hall, and she's just kind of got her arms. Oh shit!
Hunter is now cat.
And so
Technical difficulties.
Grammy's
big old butt.
she's just kind of got her arms down by her side. You can't see her expression, but her body just kind of looks like a little slack. Oh, he keeps pushing it.
I think he's pushing his chair in.
Yeah.
Hey, don't look at the camera, it's weird.
And yeah, so that's where she's gonna be.
That face.
And then you still got two more of these fish creatures on you. What are you gonna do?
Shock and grasp again.
They're poised to attack.
16 to hit.
16 will hit.
Remy, no.
He might have to go back to the room.
Oh.
Yeah.
10 points of electrical damage.
Come on, Remy.
Oh, 10 points of
Come on. Come on, piss her off.
It's like I just wanted to bring that up.
I've seen that.
Just like a trail of fur across the sky. I'm sorry, what did you say?
10 electrical.
10 electrical damage. Okay, cool. So you'll zap him, and then he will, as he tries to bite you, 11 versus AC is a miss. The other one will kind of go for your legs for a miss as well. And then, Barthel.
Alright, all the devourers are down. Yeah, the next one closest to Derek.
Okay. Yeah, he's grappling with like two fish people.
Yeah, so I guess I'll do them one at a time.
What do you blow up that candle for?
26 for
26 is a hit.
for
Stuff it.
10 piercing.
Okay, 10 piercing. It doesn't kill, but it hurts him.
Alright, and
It's an aesthetic.
23
It's a hit.
for an
A lot of
additional
volume in there.
9 piercing.
Yeah, so the one that he shots, you just put 2 arrows in him, it just drops to the ground. The brain is gonna like pop up out of him and kind of spin around looking for a target. Rackets.
So there's that one that popped out. Is there any that have taken damage that are still up?
I don't think the other fish guy's taking damage. The intellect devourer's like fresh to the scene, so.
Yeah, let me go ahead and try and get rid of the intellect devourer wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Be 16.
It's pass. Nothing happened.
Alright, and then Hunter.
So there's 2 fish people left.
1 fish person, 1 intellect devourer.
I want to have.
Oh, I think just 1 fish person left, and then 1 intellect devourer.
Gotcha.
Oh, sorry. I said,
Yeah.
I counted her. I counted her.
Sorry, I thought you said 2.
So strength saving throw on the devourer.
Okay. Crit miss,
And
which is like negative 3. Or 2. Negative 1.
3 damage.
Oh,
Lightning
Our
damage.
electricity just isn't doing much today.
No.
yeah, so you get him for 3 damage. Do you move him towards you?
Yeah, and if he's in 5 feet, he gets another D8.
If he's
I mean, if he's in 10 feet, I think that's how it works. I'm using a wizard spell. Yeah, if he's within 5 feet, he gets another extra D8. Straight lines when we take a D8 if it's within 5 feet. Yeah. If it gets in 5 feet after I do that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can give him another D8 then.
Okay.
Because he's about to jump on you.
Another 2 lightning damage.
Okay, yeah, and so then he's going to like, so he's like with the momentum of your lure, he's going to jump towards you, for
Crocodiles.
for 10 versus AC for a claw,
Miss.
and then give me an intelligence saving throw.
Cat might want to check that chest of rings.
Flashback. Oh, thank God. Sorry, I'm savoring that. 21.
Okay, yeah, so never again, right?
Never again.
That like cascades towards you.
As a reaction, I have the crocodiles try to eat it.
And then Cat.
Well, crocodiles.
Can the crocodiles try to finish
Yeah,
it?
sure.
Alright. I just want to hope and pray. Nope. 23 versus AC?
23 versus AC is a hit.
It's plus 2, so 6 damage.
6 damage, okay.
And then a crit miss. And 16 plus
4 or 20.
20 versus AC, so 6, and then 2 strength saving throws if that even does anything.
5 and 17.
All right, it just can't move.
Okay, yeah, so it's like
One
poised.
of them has it.
Like poised in the mouth of the crocodiles. It's like wriggling and wriggling, and then
Somebody finish that damn thing.
yeah, and at this point the
As I'm crawling.
at this point the last fish is still attacking Derek. And then did anybody want to do anything about that, or like
You're gonna
did anybody want to jump in and do anything?
Yeah, I did.
What do you want to do?
I want to shoot it.
Okay, go ahead and shoot it.
So you got
18
one brain attack,
and
I can
22.
Both
hits.
Yes, sir,
9 plus 8, 17. Piercing.
17 piercing damage, and and so you'll pin it back against the wall, and then out of its mouth, the brain will pop out and go to attack Derek.
Can I attack the brain?
Yeah,
Wisdom saving throw?
great.
Yeah, nothing happens.
So
and then
then,
Cat can try to stab it.
well, actually, it's going to at this point get to
Gotcha.
Derek.
I tried.
For a claw,
Intelligence.
for 15 versus AC,
Miss.
and then intelligence saving.
15.
Okay, yeah. So as it's flying towards you, it's gonna try to do its thing, but you'll be able to resist it again.
If it got you, I was going to
And so then it's gonna kind of like land so it's gonna kind of like jump towards you and then try to claw you, and it's gonna kind of like land like behind on the ground beside you and sort of slide through the across the stone, and it's gonna like turn back around and like rev back up to like jump back towards you. As it's doing this, it sort of lands near Cat.
Stab. Oh no, I'm not. 9 versus AC?
Is a miss.
Offhand.
Be your offhand.
Offhand was 18.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. So you'll hit it with your offhand.
You can add sneak attack to your offhand too,
Mm-hmm.
right?
So it'd be 16 damage.
16 damage. Okay, and yeah. So you stab it pretty good, but it's still on the move, and it's actually going to jump towards Derek again. Moving towards him. Anybody like to do anything?
Yes.
Okay.
I'd kind of like to attack too.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah, shocking grasp. I guess when it gets close.
Okay.
Try to backhand it. 22 to hit. 10 electrical.
Okay. So as it comes towards you, you like reach up and catch it and shocking grasp it, and it just explodes in your hand.
You might want to get the one in the crocodile's mouth.
Oh yeah, there's one in the crocodile's mouth.
It's just holding it there.
Those 3 crocs can bite at it.
Yeah.
I guess I just figured that one was a goner.
You want to just call it a gunner because it's got 3 crocodiles with advantage. About to bite into it.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much a goner. They can just rip it up.
They just barely roll together.
Yeah. So Yagra over in the corner of the room, she's kind of like looking down this down this open corridor, and she turns around and you can see that she's like literally retching. Now there's like the whole place smells of death, and like there's definitely like the pile, the mound that they were ripping out appears to be a dead dwarf who's been at least halfway consumed by these creatures, and apparently all this was fine, but whatever she saw down that corridor, she has turned and she is retching on the floor.
I am on
She's
my
even
way
greener.
over.
Huh?
She's even greener.
Even greener, yeah. And Ravarakis is checking it out.
Oh, yeah.
She's sea green.
So,
Step aside, woman.
and so what you see is like a blood-soaked, like a blood-stained stone ramp that kind of goes down into this other room, and first thing you can see is that there are there is a blood spattered chair in the middle of the room, made of carved stone that stands atop a 10-foot square, and it's about it's a 10-foot like wide and then like 1 foot high, and then there are these like iron manacles like bolted into the chair's armrests, and then you can see that there's just like surrounding the chair, there's just like blood and like piles of like guts, and like there are all these there's like a grisly collection of tools along like a stone slab that sort of acts as a work table, and actually in the chair is a drow, and he's like frantically trying to free himself. He's got this wild look in his eyes, and he's already been covered in blood and gore, and like I said, he's just, especially when he sees you come down the ramp, he begins to like pull the chain from your chest. He's speaking some language that you might not understand. You understand Underdark or Undercommon, I mean.
I think I might actually. I do.
Okay, yeah. So he's saying in Undercommon. He's saying, no, I was never meant to go out this way. Back, you beast! Don't take my brain!
They've prepared a meal for me. And garnished it beautifully. But I do like a bit of a chase.
Sets it free.
Is there anything else in the room, like the brain guy? Anywhere?
He seems to be the only person in the room.
Which way did he go?
I want to eat.
The rest of you can hear, the wriggling and the chains.
The babbling.
Yagra kind of like, she's got her hand propped up against the wall, and she's like, oh. She says,
Well, I'll
Then she glares at Barthom.
I'll check on Yagra. Like, does she need stabilizing or anything?
She just seems sick, but she's going to at first she's going to accept your sort of your
Embrace.
care, I guess, and then she's going to sort of correct herself and push you away and just be like, I'm fine, leave me be. And she's going to saunter over back to the arch and sort of collect herself.
So
now in this in the fish room.
Crocodile's playing Hungry Hungry Hippo.
In the fish room, there's
Don't fill up. Dinner's still coming.
there's this one offshoot, and then there's 3 more doors all around. From where you're at, you can see that there's 2 more doors.
Oh, I'm terrible with directions. Derek, he's telling me I need to go back. I'm a beast, and I shouldn't eat his brain. He's manacled to a chair
Okay.
and covered in blood and guts. I don't know if you want me to probe him with questions. Can you speak Undercommon?
I do not, but the loon knows we're here. He's connected to the brains. So we have no more surprise. You can eat them later.
Crocodile split up.
I give him a glare. I don't know which way to go. There's 2 doors in this room.
So if I have the weasel up here and the crocodile split up, they can spread out.
Yeah, but you can't really communicate with crocodiles that well.
Fair.
Let's just start hitting the doors up here
What's up here?
in the fish room.
Okay.
Okay. Will you like spread out, or you like concentrate on one door?
Concentrate on one door.
Okay. So
Don't split the party.
yeah.
Not here. Not
So-
now.
Not today.
So the so do you want to go to the center door or one of the peripheral doors?
Let's get a rat for sleep.
Central door.
Okay. So when you go to open the central door, it is locked.
Okay.
Cat. Pick the door.
She's like halfway in the fish tank or the fish bowl.
Damn it, Bobo's there.
You can borrow the crocodile's. You might want to borrow the crocodiles for that tank. Seeing how big it is. You don't want to find out how big that fishy is.
So Kat, would you like to try to open the door?
Yeah, I'll try to open it.
Alright, I guess just give me a sleight of hand.
If it lets her.
Oh, my goodness. Both cats in one night.
Crappy.
Plus what?
7.
So
Be
13.
13? Yes. So you're working on like picking the lock of the door, and
It wasn't meant to be.
Go get Shuggies. Go get Shuggies.
And so while you're picking the lock on the door, the door will swing open suddenly, catching you off guard. And give me an intelligence saving.
Oh god.
It's a room full of them.
23.
Okay.
You only take 6 d20 damage.
Compared to the usual 24.
Okay. So as the door swings open, you feel this like wave of psychic energy sort of wash over you, and standing in front of you is this robed and caped and collared figure. He's got like a squid for a head and like these empty, soulless eyes, and crawling across his body are 4 of these like brains that you can see, and they're sort of just like crawling across his body, and he's sort of standing back a little bit in the room, and it appears as though he has actually opened the door with his mind or some kind of telekinesis, and
Time to shine. I feel challenged.
and then let's see. I guess we'll roll initiative. Give me some paper or somebody. Some pepper.
Pepper. And prepare.
You know, we can pass it down.
It's already halfway through now.
Well, you saved one step.
I look to see you go down there, and all of a sudden I feel it hit my shoulder.
Did it all, did it? Alright, so.
Clip that. 20.
Get my pre-battle smoke.
Anybody? Huh? You got 12. I got 14. You got what I rolled. Got it. I'm sorry, but y'all chose this city order. I didn't choose this.
Okay. Ravaracus, what'd you get?
16.
Okay. Cat.
Cat got 12.
Okay. Hunter.
I got 14.
14. And Derek.
11.
And
20.
D4 part. Now.
The crocodile's going my turn, right? Oh.
I think.
How long did it last?
An hour. It got combat only lasted 2 minutes.
That'd be a good time. Break out the weasel.
Okay.
Without the weasel.
So, Barthol.
Pleasure.
I will,
Because he's taking an action.
we'll shoot.
Your
I'll
bonus
shoot.
action.
What's his name? Bloom?
Huh? Now, Lou.
No, yeah.
Okay.
And then they got crocodile skin.
For
The brain situation.
22 and 17.
22 and 17. Okay.
And I'm going to be using 2, or no, one of my superiority dice for precision strike.
Okay.
12,
Don't forget,
14,
when you pierce everything within 10 feet.
and 8. So 22 points of piercing
You're behind
damage.
him.
Okay.
Oh, it don't hurt
And
us.
each creature. So that's 4 brains too.
All right. And so you do that, and then
Downside
he will
for the
like
brains.
so as he gets hit, one of the brains will detach itself and
Magic missile.
soar across the room over to you. And
It's a freaking launch pad.
give me give me an intelligence saving throw. And this will be 22 versus your AC.
It doesn't hurt us.
That is
Quick reminder, did you remember Yagra this time?
Hmm?
Did you remember Yagra?
I didn't remember Yagra.
intelligence.
Oh wow.
18, so 17.
Yagra goes first. Huh? 17 you said?
17.
Alright, cool. So
She's a little trigger at this round.
8 slashing damage on the claw attack, and then the psychic attack doesn't seem to work. I'll go ahead and squeeze Yager in there real quick.
8, you said?
8 slashing damage, yeah. So maybe as it flies by her, she tries to hit it, but misses it. Rav.
I guess I'll have it do a wisdom saving throw.
Which one?
There's more than one.
Well, there's 4 intellect devours, and then there's one kind of dispatched across the room now, and then there's the mind flayer guy.
The damage.
Who's taking
His friendly
damage?
companions and base
the mind flayer guy.
Where's that?
Okay, yeah, I guess him then.
Okay.
Well, others like
Crit
use
miss.
Dang, where's it? I swear he said something about the fire. It'll be hurt.
It'll be really shitty
Somebody did
damage.
later.
9 necrotic
Yeah.
damage.
Okay.
I think you're done with the teleport, fiery teleport.
Yeah, that's what it is.
All right, and then another one will
It's
sort
like
of
there's someone
detach
behind it.
itself from the mind flayer and leap across the room towards you for 15 versus your AC.
You know what?
That's
Instead of a weasel this time.
And then make a intelligence saving throw.
Well, it was nice to knowing y'all. My intelligence saving throw is +0.
So it's mine.
Mine was. You got this.
-1, so.
13.
13.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it tries to hit you with this like psychic damage, and you're able to sort of shake it off. Hunter.
So as an action, this fire crocodile instead of a weasel for once
Okay.
pops up behind him.
All right.
Dexterity saving throw from him and the devours, because it hits everything within 10 feet.
Okay. Yeah. So him and 2 of the devours that are on.
Come on.
Okay, so he rolled. You said dexterity?
Yeah.
Okay, so So
Your spell.
So he rolled an 8, and then they didn't roll much better.
If it's less than 14, they're all hit.
Yeah, they're all hit.
Alright.
2d10.
Yeah. Burn, baby. For 18 fire damage.
Nice.
And then I want to have the crocodiles all bomb rush him at the same time.
Okay.
Fire crocodile, regular crocodiles. Crit miss and a crit. And then lowest being 16.
16 hits.
Alright, so basically I'm rolling for 4. One just goes over him. So nice. So 19 plus 6. Yeah. 25.
27.
27?
27 damage.
Yeah, and then strength saving throw to hold him still.
He's dead.
He's dead?
Yeah. The crocodiles get in there and they just like rip him completely apart. All of the intellect devourers in the room
Drop.
and die.
So about that bear license.
But these are crocodiles.
Crocodile?
I want his head.
Okay. Now, Ramaracus, do you also need his head?
Yes.
Okay.
You need his head?
I made a blood pact.
With whom?
Who does this look like? Try to do the no neck look.
With Ed? Big Ed?
Yes, but Losser.
Big losser.
Big Losser.
Okay. Damn it. Alright. Do you have to take it straight to him?
Not directly.
Okay. I just want some proof that we took it out.
Don't do that.
Wait. The fact that everybody with an intellect devourer just fell over dead. That's pretty much proof. Yeah, I don't need the head.
Okay, works for me.
Don't eat that.
Now we look for loot. Quickly. We don't have much time.
Well,
You hear, Cat, you hear. Now we look for loot. Loot.
And so you realize that you really don't have a lot of time because you can hear.
the crowd getting anxious.
No, but you can hear voices in the hallway from where you guys came from. You can hear shouts of alarm, and and people sort of like
The mushrooms.
Crocodile distractions.
Alright, I guess I'm just searching him while she's taking the head.
Okay. On him, you will find a set of keys.
Man, no time to figure out what the kid's going to do. Still gonna take him.
Okay. And what do you guys do?
I guess everybody else gets around to find something to grab, and we bolt.
Treasure chest?
I can move the crocodiles into that tank real quick for you.
That's more than a round
I
away.
need your army.
Around.
It's round away. That's right.
I need your army of crocodiles to move a chest.
Well, they only last a certain amount of time, then we're going to have to carry it. Okay.
What is the auger looking like?
She's looking pretty good.
She's alright?
Yeah, she, nothing really happened to her.
Okay.
She will, she'll say, she'll hear the voices of alarm and stuff. She says, shit, looks like we've been found out. We need to get the fuck out of here.
I know. Let's
Go
go.
right behind you, Governor.
And,
Come back.
and she'll come up. And then,
I'm going to die.
Dagger down.
she'll,
Turns into a crocodile.
she'll go a little ways
Six
back
of
the
them.
way you came, and then she'll like come back real quick. And she'll say, "Shit, they're coming."
Send the swarm.
Yeah.
Send the crocodiles out ahead of us.
Okay, so that'll buy you some time.
Okay.
So the question is, are you trying to make an escape, or are you trying to fight everybody in this place?
Trying to make an escape.
Trying to make an escape.
So that'll buy you some time at the moment.
Thank you guys.
Flat. That's a great thing about summoned animals. They just go home afterwards. You're not actually sending them to their death.
Now, at this point, Yagura will say, this fucking place is full of secret passages. Maybe we can find one.
Well, this is a teleporter. Anybody know how to activate it?
She just kind of looks blankly around.
I look like
Nope. Alright, guess we start looking for a way out.
So, a high Arcana check, maybe, right?
The people.
You'd have to know the password.
Oh,
Yeah.
Intellect development.
That's what you would know.
They're all dead.
No, just say it. That's the code.
Knowing it, considering it's probably a telepathic password, considering it's a mind flare. But so the people are blocking our way.
Pretty much. There's one path out of this section, and they are blocking it.
I start looking for stones that look out of place or scotches that might.
Sure, give me a perception check.
Pulling on scotches and everything.
19. I'm doing the same thing.
Okay.
18.
24.
20 on an investigation check.
Yeah. So you guys, and this is all. I have to imagine this is almost like
How did I get 24?
business as usual. Like trying everything. Sconce. Interesting to know.
She crit.
Like,
She crit.
Oh, okay. Well, she gets to be the one that finds it then. So as you enter one of the doors to the other side, to the north of the room, you'll push through. There will be all these. So there's 6 cells, right? Actually, there's 7 cells, and 6 of them are full of people. And as you come in, they're like, "Oh my God, you're here to save us! You're here to save us!" And they they get up on the bars and reaching out for you. It's kind of it's not too cramped, but you can definitely feel like and it's like people. They just look at normal people, and they're just like, "Please save us! And
switch. Thank you.
and there's one cell that is that does not have anyone in it, and doesn't look like it's used at all. And this is the only cell with a sconce. But the trouble is that the cell is locked.
Keys?
I have them. Need keys? Ring. Throwing them at her.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the people are just like, "Please save us! Help us!" Ah.
Dragon saber.
And you're like,
Working here.
Stabs their hands.
so you just start going through the keys, and one of them will open the lock to the cell. You go in, you pull the sconce down, and a staircase will reveal itself to you.
I think I found it.
Eat, fleet, and skeet.
Yay, let's go.
Okay. So as you go down, the stairs, let's see. You will they'll wind down a little bit. Not hundreds of feet, but maybe just like 50 feet or so. And so you'll wind down the stairs, and then you'll be in this other corner. Now, who's in front?
I don't know. It's either cat or me.
All right, so Cat, make me a dexterity check, or something, maybe like a stealth check or something.
What's
27.
Naturally. So you come out in this hallway and you hear this sound and you immediately turn and just as quick as a thought, it's just as quick as the blink of an eye. You immediately recoil back into the into the hallway and slide yourself up against the wall as this melon sized thing with a with 4 little stalks coming out of it glides by down the same corridor you were just in, past the stairwell that you've crept into, as and it glides by down the hallway, and it appears to be carrying in front of it, like maybe telekinetically, a large tray of food as it goes by, and it leaves in its wake the sweet, succulent scent of a gourmet dish.
Awesome.
We're in the kitchen.
We're near the kitchen.
We're near the kitchen.
That stairwell to the way out is near the kitchen. So we're going to go the opposite way. Yep. Follow your nose, Barthol.
Don't tell me that. I'll go to the kitchen.
We have to go to the kitchen.
So basically it's going right, and then it came from the left.
Yeah, so we're going left.
Okay, so you just push your cat out and push her to the left, and you'll come to a swinging door, and who wants to be the first one in this room?
You want me to send Spirit in?
No. So I'm going to peek in first. Just kind of. You said it's a swinging door?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just kind of swinging it open and see if I can see another stairwell up.
Okay. You can see in this room. You can first of all the smell of cooked meat, like roasted meat, just hits you, and then you can see that there's a halfling in the room, and he appears to be. Let's see here. Yeah. So he appears to be. So it looks like he's frantically trying to cook meat, knead dough, and simmer sauce and mix spices all at once. So like he's just like darting around the room and he's like throwing the dough up in the air and like mixing the spices and like kneading it when it comes back down and like stoking the fire for the meat and like with his foot and with his like foot holding like a metal poker and so he's just doing all this at once.
Okay.
So that should constitute advantage on
The stuff.
Stuff.
Check. Yeah. They try to find a way through the kitchen.
You want to stealth through?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and stealth through. And you may have advantage.
20.
Okay.
27. And I also want to slip a business stone and just.
That'll be sleight of hand.
Yeah, okay. Well, no.
What did you roll?
7.
Okay. So and then what was everybody else's stealth?
We get advantage?
Yep.
Yeah.
He is very distracted.
14.
17.
Okay.
I'm trying. My character sheet is like frozen.
Mine's been messing up every time I use it on my phone.
I'm trying to urge people to use the fucking app. I'm trying to bully people into using the app.
6.
Oh, okay. So,
Even with advantage because it just negates my disadvantage.
right. So, yeah. So the rest of you are gonna like move through the kitchen to the next move through this kitchen to the next part of the kitchen. However, when you go to drop the stone in his pocket, he's going to jerk around. He's going to say, "Ah!" and then he's going to look at Bravaracus and he's like, "Ah!"
I grab a wooden spoon and like.
Yeah, I stick my head in the freaking pot.
That's quite tasty.
Yeah, he says,
That'll do just nice.
and this like relieved smile comes across his face, and he says, "Oh, thank God, finally! I haven't had a break I haven't had a break for 2 weeks straight." He says, "Make sure you stir the sauce every 5 minutes." As he's like going out the door, he says, "Make sure you stir the sauce every 5 minutes."
Got it.
And he like throws you the apron.
Drop that apron. Let's go.
Let's get the fuck out of here. And I'll grab some whatever meat. Smells so good.
Yeah, I take a pot with me, full of the sauce.
So they're doing that in the previous room. You guys have moved on to the next part of the kitchen, and it's a bit of a different scene up here. Or over here. there are.
Hey, don't you have a gem that's pass without trace? Just saying.
No one asked me to use it.
Very nice.
No one knows you have it.
Okay.
So,
I was going to use it, but
so
I
you
kept
come in
rolling.
here, and there are 7 kobolds, all dressed in like little chef uniforms with the hats and everything, and they are like frantically like preparing food. And this is what you guys walk in on first. So you'll see these kobolds, and they're all just frantically like doing this thing. You'll see one of these melons with the gazers. You'll see a gazer sort of like hovering above them, just like kind of like watching everything they're doing. And what will you do?
Pass without trace.
Well, that helps.
It's plus 10 to stealth.
Is that everybody?
Yeah. Within 30 feet of me.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeet.
Is that on top of our bonus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
An additional plus 10 to stealth.
Oh, great.
Huh?
That'd be a 40 for me for crit.
Everything in the room disappears with us.
Do you use it?
Yeah.
Okay. So you smash the gem down, and then all of you now get a plus 10 to your stealth.
We have an arrow, let's go.
Okay.
As my crocodile disappears, I'm like, going.
So I rolled, I got an 8, so 18.
Okay.
With disadvantage, right? It'd be disadvantage, right?
Why would it be disadvantaged?
Because I'm wearing.
Ah, because your armor.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Good job, Nick.
What'd you get?
Need crit missed.
What is it with your bonus though? Because it is a skill.
Still 13.
14. Well, do I add one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got
13.
one.
So how much is it?
13.
Okay. What did you guys roll?
15.
Oh, nice.
I guess 33.
Okay.
Jesus
So as you guys, so as all of you move through the second kitchen here, and the kobolds are just so focused on what they're doing that they're not like watching anything. But Bartholomew, as you're like moving through, you can see like their cuts are so perfect. They're like they're like salt baying shit, and
Yeah, I'll stop for a second. I'm like,
yeah, these guys are just like the top, like you've never seen such focus and such technique and skill. Like one guy's like sautéing a fish, and it's just like the most perfect fish ever. So that's what you're noticing as you go through. Now, Hunter, on the other hand, the gazer is going to turn towards you. Maybe you knock a pan over or something, or maybe you like
Shoot,
Like,
go.
pretend like you're working. Yeah, they start seeing something that starts coming.
Give me a deception check.
You know, it's worth a try.
Nice.
16.
He's so good. Like,
I've seen Rasputin do it.
So you're like chopping up, and
I actually start cutting.
yeah, and the gazer is gonna kind of like come in. It's gonna like scrutinize you. Like he's like all 5 eyes are just kind of like, and like looks at your chopping and kind of pouts and then like hovers back up.
Watch out for the fiery crocodile!
Now the rest of you are in the next room, which appears to be some sort of like mess hall of some sort, but it is completely empty at this point. And there is a set of stairs that appear to be going up.
Alright. That's
you know, run back out because they're
like standing at the door waiting for Hunter when he's chopping with that one bead of sweat coming down the side of his brow.
I told him,
looking away!
do I leave the knife?
You have the weirdest train of thought, I swear. Just move!
It's fixing.
Now you get to reroll stealth for the plus 10.
Now,
22.
There you go.
as you come to this room. You gotta go up the stairs, and it will deposit you back out into the Hall of Statues. As it does, so to your left, down the hallway, you can see Thorvin standing at the door to his workshop, and he just kind of shakes his head and he closes his door, and then to the north to the right is the way that you guys came through originally.
Okay.
What does that mean? What does him shaking his head and shutting the door mean?
He ain't helping us.
Oh, fair enough. Bye.
And so as you guys head up, the secret passage is clearly marked from the sign. You guys came through on the way in, and who will be the first through?
Yagra. She needs to get that shit off.
Okay, so Yagra will open the door and step through it, and
Right, this is like the way to the sewers. When it came in.
Yeah, I'm right behind Yagra.
Oh.
I'm pulling up rear guard.
I have a pot of soup or stew or sauce or something.
Sauce.
Mm.
Just picking up various things and putting them in the sauce.
Like,
Look, there's a rat.
I have Milo.
And as she steps through the door, as she steps through the door, you see so at first, Bartholomew, you're standing there, and you see her like stiffen up, and her skin begins to turn even more gray. And you look ahead of her, and all you see is this gigantic eye and this like wide mouth with many teeth.
What do you do, Barthol?
I shoot it. I shoot it.
Oh, okay.
Not my reaction.
He's turning the stone or whatever the hell.
Well, I'll give you. Did you want to attack it, or did you want to try to get past it? Like,
I'm not leaving Yaga behind.
okay, I love it. All right, cool. So
This is the drama I'm here for.
yeah. So roll initiative.
So
If y'all want to run, go for it. But I'm not happy today.
Quick question.
Yes.
Would a Dispel Magic fix her? Or would it have to be something like Lesser Restoration?
I think it's going to be something greater restoration.
Greater.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, damn, I'm not that high level.
Wait, what is it?
Petrification.
Damn it, Brittany.
God damn it, why can't I be awesome yet? I'm so lame.
Okay. So
I'm quitting.
okay. It's been a good run. We'll see you in the next series. All right.
Here's your vomit dice. Stupid vomit dice. Vomit dice.
Rav, what'd you get?
Oh, for initiative?
Yeah.
8.
Okay. Cat.
17.
Okay. Hunter.
10.
Okay. Derek.
9.
Okay. And Bartholomew.
22.
Okay. So Bartholomew, go ahead.
She's too big for me to like move, right?
You're like, how would this work?
Yeah, you could probably pick her up. That's all you could do. Pick her up and carry her. I mean, you could move, but like you could. That's you wouldn't get your action or anything. Like, that would be your action.
So where's the eye in the stairwell? Or
So
is it down the hallway?
so basically, like the door.
It's the sewer top, like the manhole cover, right?
No. So like.
I'm so confused where we are right now, because I thought we were on the ladder climbing up.
We just opened the door to start climbing the hundreds of feet spiral staircase.
Oh, okay. So it's just a doorway,
At the
right?
At the moment, yeah.
So if y'all don't want to fight this thing, y'all better do something.
Alright,
Because
so-
I'm fixing to shoot it.
Oh, yes.
Can't do anything, you got initiative.
Where are we?
All right. So so this is the So this is where you guys first came in at,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and then you are right here.
Okay.
As you are opening this door to go
There's
into this
something
hallway, this is where Xanatar
Thanks
is.
for the heads up, Thorvin, you fucking
Yeah,
dick.
fuck yeah.
Yeah. At least give us a heads up before you shut the fucking door.
Alright, so 22 and 19.
It.
Alright. Let's see.
Grab Yager, we'll make a run for it. So take a shot and run for the other door.
Yeah, okay. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get around it though.
What is it?
I mean,
We don't know.
I know, but my character don't.
You've never seen such a thing. I only heard stories.
So like that
Legends.
little melon ball thing that you saw?
Mhm.
It's like a big
It's a
daddy version of that.
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy Ball.
Big Daddy Ball.
With Big Daddy
Big-
T.
Big Daddy meatball. Something akin to that.
It's like the evil version of the thing from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
It's Eyeball!
I wish you was still like in the second edition.
No,
Yeah, because in the second edition.
I love when you
So,
get out.
I
Ogres
don't,
are
I
highly
don't,
xenophobic.
but
They hate other races.
there's so
Xanatar, in
they're
second
not
edition,
that.
you got Headwind.
I'm just
Boss.
eating everything. I'm so like
So
hungry.
he doesn't mind that races.
Like I said, I think I
But
told
he
you
thinks
about
he's
one
an
of
outlaw.
those slim fast things. And I was
Complete
like,
with fedora
this replaces a
cigar.
meal? Like I'm still hungry.
And he uses
Like
his
I should bring
telekinesis
5 of
stone.
these.
to hold a
For
suit, a zoot suit underneath
$9
him.
That is the most pimp thing
What's
I've ever
happening?
heard.
I thought I had a block specifically for Xanatar, but
Oh, that's Xanatar? Great. Great!
Well, if we leave, he's just going to try to find us and kill us.
nah, he's been trying to do that the whole time anyway.
Damn it. I just had an idea. It was too late.
So,
What are those things?
so Bartholomew, that was your move.
Mhm.
Okay, so Xanathar.
Wait,
Uh,
I only rolled to hit.
what was the damage?
11, 20, and 20.
20 and 20? So 40 altogether?
20 each hit.
What was the damage?
I haven't rolled it yet.
Oh, I'll go ahead and roll it.
Okay. I'm going to use 2 superiority dice. So 8, 16, ooh, nice. 24, 7, 32, 33. 33 for the first 2 shots, and I'm going to use a action surge.
Okay.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Pew, 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 pew.
Good night, all.
For 19 and 28.
Both hits.
Okay, did you write down the damage
How much
for the
damage was
first
the
one?
first? How much was it?
Okay, 16 plus 7 is 23 plus 1 is 24 plus 8 is 32.
32.
Alright.
Alright, and I'm going to use my last remaining superiority dice for precision strike. So 8 plus 14 plus 8 is 22, 23 additional damage.
Alright. Breaking out with 54 damage.
55.
55 damage.
And I'm going to at least gesture that I'm reaching towards Yagra, like, to get her out of harm's way.
Okay.
Go for the door.
Alright.
We got her.
Okay, you got her?
Yeah. Well, you got her.
I've got it. Oh, Sokka, you saved me. Except it's, oh, Barthom, you saved me. Well, actually, it's Arrakis, but I'm flattered.
And so, in order to get to the door on the other side, you will have to move around Xanatar.
Fuck it, let's kill him.
He's so mad.
I mean, if we try to avoid it, it's only we're just gonna end up in combat anyway.
Alright.
Can we put this back? There's some of it. There you go, yeah.
Alright, cool. Make a wisdom saving throw.
You're laughing.
Where's my good dice?
And I'm like, wait, what?
Oh, it's green now. No wonder. Good time. Dexterity?
Wisdom.
Oh no, 6.
Okay, so one of the eye beams hits you, and you become frightened.
Oh, whew.
And so you can't move any closer to the object of your fear, and you have disadvantage while the object of your fear is in sight, like disadvantage on attacks and stuff.
Okay. Now, does that last? How long does that last?
Yeah.
You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Okay.
Ravarakis.
Yes.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
How
And
about I
I mean, he's distracted by me.
How about I try to
I'm gonna
dexterity
do
saving?
wisdom saving throw?
and Hunter make a wisdom saving throw.
5.
Can
Are
we
you
trade?
serious?
Can we trade?
You can't trade beams.
5.
5. Your skin also
Sorry,
begins to
tell
turn gray,
Deuces.
and
See y'all.
and you find that you are unable to move.
Yep, see you later. Bye. I can't carry Yagra no more. I didn't even get a chance to. How many attacks does this guy get?
Pew pew pew.
Is that 3?
3. Yeah.
Because it seems like he did fucking 5.
What is it?
10?
Oh, okay. So that's wisdom. So you are now charmed by Xanatar.
See ya! Bye! Bye!
The
So
fuck?
you can't target the charmer or you can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. And Xanatar has advantage on any ability check to interact socially with you.
Does it count if I'm having the spirit teleport us away?
No, because you are not attacking him.
Okay.
You are moving us.
Okay.
And
Kind
then,
of cute though.
And then it's Cat's turn.
You can stab it if you won't.
I guess I'll try to stab it.
That's a horrible idea.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, it's
the
horrible.
recommended action is
Hold
to
your
just
action. Hold your action.
wait your turn.
Because you never got out the doorway,
You can
right?
hold your action.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll hold my action.
Okay. Alright, Hunter's next, I believe.
So as my action, I want to summon the spirit back. This time it's a weasel again. And then as a bonus action, I want to have it use its ability to have us teleport.
Okay. Teleport to where?
Outside.
Yeah, it's only 30 feet, but into the stairwell it's just past.
Yeah.
Okay.
Each creature within 10 feet of the space.
Now, when it appears, does it automatically do that damage, or is that something you can control?
Well, since he's friendly, well, I don't know. Because we discussed that it's not. It is damage to everything.
You can
right?
summon it behind
But
you,
me. Yeah.
and then
Did the water
it can move up and do the fiery teleport.
Okay.
Yeah. I have it go behind me, and then when it gets there, do the teleport to get out.
Okay. And will the teleport do any fire?
Only to things I don't find friendly. Since I find him friendly, he gets nothing.
Very friendly. Okay. So the and how many people can teleport?
And anyone within 5 feet, so up to 8.
Everybody hug me!
Is that enough to get? Yeah, I think it's enough to get everybody out, right? So you will poosh, fiery teleport to
30
The
feet
stairwell.
away, I guess. Yeah, stairwell.
So this is so you guys are like right around here. So I guess what 10, 20, 30. Okay. Yeah. So you will fierily teleport to the stairwell. Derek.
Need my feet of strength now. I'm gonna try to move Rav into the stairwell.
Okay.
You can push me if you want. As I'm slowly turning gray.
Give me an athletics check.
You want
Probably
me to,
not.
Do you want me
10.
to give you guidance?
10.
Just come to my hand. I will catch
Basically, I'm doing that whole arms over my shoulder, trying to get her out of these drags.
Okay, yeah. So I'll say that you can maybe move her at maybe at half speed. So like you can slowly
drag me along.
Drag her along into the stairwell.
I will make a pretty statue now.
But you can actually get in the stairwell. Reverakis, make a. Let's see. Okay, well, you get to do something, and then at the end of your turn, you roll another saving throw, and that will
I
determine.
get to do something?
Yeah, you get to have your turn, and then at the end of your turn, you'll make a saving throw to decide whether or not you turn into a statue or not.
What if I pick up Yager? Walk with
Become
her
like
all
one
the way-
statue together. I forgot about Yager. Oh, okay, yeah.
She's doing great.
Yeah, she actually she's going to burst out of the.
Oh, so I gotta pick her up. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
All right, Yager, you take Raph.
Oh yeah, she actually can't. She can actually pick up Raph.
Okay. Well,
She just throws her around.
Now,
I don't know what to do. Can I please? Can I maybe?
Can she do guidance to herself to give her better roll?
or you if shoot. No, you don't have greater restoration, do you? Yeah.
No. We literally had this discussion.
I wasn't listening.
We need some kind of distraction, or wall, or barrier, or something.
The next.
I can do a distraction.
I mean, we're either gonna have to kill it or get the fuck out.
We're running. We're running.
There's no.
Do you want me to make it? Oh, never mind. I already used my third level.
The next best thing I have could probably be a glyph of warding.
Is that a one action?
Yeah.
Lift the door as soon as we get through it.
Okay. Yeah. I will.
Or actually, no, you can pick your allies, right?
Well, aren't you petrified? Did you save out of that?
She is.
I'm almost petrified.
Yeah.
She's doing
But
a
he says I have an
prequel.
action left.
Oh, sweet.
All right. Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to fucking roll the damage. I wanted to click. So yeah, I guess I can put either down. I guess explosive ruins.
It takes an hour to cast.
Oh, never mind. Can't do anything. So I guess I'll just roll my save. What is it? Because I'm not gonna sit here and waste everybody's time.
You don't want to do anything.
I don't have anything. Everything else takes an hour or
Not effective.
not effective. So
Give herself guidance just
You
in
must
case.
repeat the saving throw at the end of your next turn. So,
another dex.
I guess so.
14.
You turn to stone.
Deuces. See yas.
Well, you're in the
Yager,
next
grab
chapter,
that.
so you're.
And yeah, and then Yagra will pick you up regardless. Her immense strength, because she is an orc. And
I think I have a favorite.
Bartholomew, back to you.
I think I know a person. I think I know a person.
So everybody's good. I'm gonna try and save out. You know what? I'm just gonna take off.
People listen.
Right?
Okay, so you're just gonna dash up the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody walking suit? Like,
Yep.
okay.
Alright, make your saving throw.
Do I even need to though?
For
Well,
your,
just to see if you're continuing.
for the fear, yeah.
7.
Huh?
What?
7?
Yeah,
Wisdom? Yeah.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, okay, yeah, so you're still feared. And,
But if we're running away, that don't really matter, right? Unless I'm attacking it.
I'm gonna keep it on for now until everybody's out.
Okay. Well, yeah, keep it on, but I'm saying it doesn't affect.
Oh, it doesn't affect anything. If you're just running, it doesn't affect
Right.
anything. But we should still see if you save
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Alright, so that's Bartholomew in the stairwell. That's Derek and Rav and Yagra in the stairwell. So the only two people who aren't in the stairwell are Kat and Hunter.
I slammed the door. Problem solved.
Remember that little fire weasel? I will have him fight
so
you.
they're like right outside though. Oh, if you slam the door to lock them out.
No, but I'm at the door waiting with Piton in hand. I'm going to wedge this thing shut.
Okay, and so you're charmed by Xantar, and he knows that. So he's going to say. He's going to say, Minion, I know what you're here for. Return it at once.
Dude, my intelligence score's too low to know what the fuck I'm talking. No, return what?
Don't play stupid with me.
Oh, you can ask them, I'm not playing.
And then, let's see, it'll be a wisdom saving throw for you.
I swear, if you get me charmed.
Like, do you know what you mean?
17?
Yeah, you save out of it. So he hits you with the charm ray, and you save out of it.
I have a +6 on wisdom, and I fail.
Now he
+0.
Now as he sort of like glowers down, you can see like he's got like a couple arrows stuck in the top of his head, and he's like bleeding, and but he doesn't seem to notice. He just seems to be solely focused on you, and he says, "Give me back my limited edition hairbrush. I know you stole it. Why else would you sneak into my lair?"
He caught us.
You tell him.
You got me. Yeah, I don't know anything about a damn car. I came here for the food, to be honest with you. It smells delicious. As I'm backing into the door.
Give me another wisdom saving throw.
Crit.
Okay, nice, yeah. So he shoots another beam at you, you're like, dodge it, and then, Cat, your turn.
Second time is not my thing.
So why are they
Grab him and go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab Hunter and go.
Okay, and Hunter, what are you gonna do?
Let her pull me.
Okay, and Derek,
Get
what are you
run with me.
Slam the door.
Alright. So everybody is heading back up the stairs. Now, Yagra will carry Ravaraka's statue the whole way. Hundreds of feet. And when you guys...
She doesn't break a sweat.
Never. And when you guys pop back out of the sewers at the street level, a hand extends to the first person out.
Probably be me.
Alright, so a hand will extend to you.
Okay.
And at the other end of that hand, you'll see the arm of... suspense. Drum roll, drum roll.
Like how you know, but you also don't know.
I know, but I forgot his name.
What? It's Walser.
Yeah, right. No, it's Saith Cromley
Screw this guy.
of the Watch, and behind him is Barnabas Blastwind, and surrounding the manhole are the City Watch.
I thought we were going to jail.
No, we did the city a favor.
And he pulls you up, and he says, and he said, and Saith says, you are wanted by the law for high crimes of treason and for high crimes of treason against the city of Waterdeep.
What? But.
Huh?
But.
No, that's all he says. And Barnabas looks very pleased with himself. And as each of you come out and they put the Ravaraka statue, they put handcuffs like on the Ravaraka statue. And
I think I have a friend for that.
in the back of the crowd of the police, you can see that you can see Willifort standing back there.
Can I cast a spell before we go down. Firebolt. Take people with me.
Wait, no.
Kidding, I'm not that bad.
Can we sneak away?
Maybe.
No, I don't resist. I'm counting on Blackstaff to bail us out.
Okay.
I got friends. Third time this week.
Second time this week. But, yeah. Who's counting?
Not on.
Do we have the head?
Yeah. It's currently stone, but we have it.
It is currently stone, isn't it?
Yeah, we're not resisting.
Okay, yeah. So they're going to take you away. Or they're going to take you away again. Like you'll see Williford kind of in the back. Maybe he like lurks back into his carriage and sort of takes off. So they bring you to back to the same jail, and they put like Reverakis like in a jail cell, as they do with all of you, and Barnabas and Barnabas will come down and he'll sort of be like, you can only escape the law for so long.
What is it this time?
We have it on good authority from a noble family that you have been plotting against Waterdeep with none other than the Xanatar's Guild.
Do you not see the... Okay.
No, they made us down.
It's a very decorative statue.
Well, before you get too far into your accusations, you might want to call the Blackstaff again.
He says, the Blackstaff? Oh, she already bailed you out one time.
And we're still working for her.
I can see what alliances with Xanatar's Guild has anything to do with the Blackstaff.
If I whistle, does like a crow come out of nowhere? We have a plethora of friends.
I demand an audience with Silverhand.
What does she have to do with this?
Oh, you demand an audience with Silverhand. Well, I demand an audience with Timora herself.
Fucking jerk.
And let me guess, it was the Castle Lanterns that you got this on good authority from?
He says, well, our sources are unanimous, but we have it on good authority.
Go get Ramalia, and I'm sure she'll let me out of here.
He says, oh, look at you all, name-dropping. You think Ramalia has any power in the court of law? True, she is a noble. He says, he'll say, we'll see how many friends you have.
Bored out here. You know we can get out of any time, right?
And he just kind of like he's just kind of enjoying himself, like, and he'll get close to Derek, and he'll to Derek's cell, and he'll say, I know you're guilty of something in this town. I detected it when I was reading your thoughts. He says, if I can't prove one thing, then I'll have to prove another. I'm sure there's a trail of breadcrumbs behind you so long. I could spend an entire life picking them up.
Just have him read Hunter's mind. He's witnessed all the good things.
Yeah, I got nothing to say.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So
Not until I get a lawyer.
So he'll leave, and you guys will spend about 2 hours in jail. Before Saith comes down the stairs, unlocks all the cells, and he just kind of looks at you, and he's just like, "Come on."
We're gonna need somebody to help us with the statues.
Yeah. Come on. Oh,
Well, y'all are still here. So.
I just wanted him to do it.
You will you'll go upstairs. Blackstaff will be there. Barnabas will be there. And
Wham will be there.
the Blackstaff has her arms crossed, and she says, Barnabas, read their minds.
I could really get a bear license. Or, crocodile license. He said that was okay.
Yep, I am focusing on the nights of the evening.
Nights of the evening.
The events of the evening
Yeah.
only.
Okay. And then there's a special spell for this, or a special save for this.
Can't read my mind, bitch. I'm made of fucking stone.
That's true. That's true.
Her mind's a rock.
Just give me a wisdom saving.
Crit.
Yeah. So he can only get the thoughts that you're giving him. Like he can't penetrate deeper, and he kind of knows this, but he doesn't want to look like yeah. So it's like it's a thing. So he can like scan your brain of the events of the night,
And cast a lantern devil worshippers.
huh?
And cast a lantern devil worshippers.
Wait, what? Go back.
He says, yeah. So he's like looking at your thoughts. And, he says,
That was weird.
right. And he will, and he'll kind of just like, well, they're associating with known members of the Centaur, and Yagura's with you too, and she just kind of like looks over at you like, did you ran us out? And then
It's like she ran this out.
Blackstaff says, who it is my understanding aided them in taking down Nyloon, who I sent them out to defeat. She says, this game you're playing, Blastwind, is getting tiresome. I'm from here on out granting them full immunity from your investigations, Blastwind. And this is not a bill to commit any crime you like, but Blastwind, I'm suspending you from investigating them. And Blastwind says, well, you can't do that. I work for the Watchful Order of Magus. And she says, and I hold all the magic in this city. And he'll just kind of like look like a beat dog. And
I'm absolutely not interjecting this time.
and then she will point, and he'll slink out, and he'll like look back at you and give you like a I'm gonna get you one of these days look. And Sayeth just kind of like he's just going along like with whatever. And
The weasel appears flicking her mind.
and once you guys are in the room alone, the Blackstaff will say, "Well done. It is discouraging to see how many people across the city have dropped dead at a moment's notice.
Grandma.
The bill for resurrections is going to be quite high."
Speaking of those, points at the statue.
Oh yes, your friend. Mind flayers don't do that, do they?
No, unfortunately, we encountered Xanathar on the way out.
And you survived.
By the hero.
Barely. But he's alive. We didn't kill him.
Yes, he will prove useful to me in the future.
He's very upset about his hairbrush.
He's missing a hairbrush, apparently. He thought I took it.
Wasn't aware that he had hair.
Or does he?
Ew.
It was rather odd.
He combed his eyelashes.
Ew!
Well, he's got a lot of them.
That's a thought.
Okay. And she says, I have a great deal of magic at my disposal. However, I do not have. Would she have a greater restoration? Is that just a cleric thing?
I think so.
cleric, maybe paladin. I never got how to do that.
Yeah, I know paladin is at least lesser restoration.
Oh, okay, yeah. So she says. These powers to heal are
Druids can get it.
granted by the gods.
Druids and bards.
Me trying to talk up with Merkel and the fucking stone world.
There you go.
Hey, can you
However,
greater restore me?
I have heard that a bard's song could cure such ailments.
Yeah, do not even think about taking me to a fucking temple.
I can take you to
I will burn the second I go in. I'll melt.
bards and druids.
Well, we happen to know a very credible bard.
Floon?
No.
He's not 5th level.
I was thinking of
The other one, yeah.
Quasar?
Yep.
Didn't he shove you?
He likes me. I'm a great wingman.
He was drunk and got really lucky.
And he will, and then he'll say, or she'll say, and so you've done a great service for Waterdeep. Heroes, almost.
Skin crawling.
We try.
We don't. Don't let him lie.
Burns!
And so, with getting Barnabas off of your back, which I trust he has no reason to be on whatsoever, and I see you've made friends with the Castle Lanterns, it seems that you're steeped in troubles.
We are.
You have done me a great service as well as Waterdeep. Is there anything you would require of me?
Get us out from underneath the castle lanterns.
That's actually.
Yeah, that's
only.
that's our main problem right now with castle lanterns.
They literally got us here. Fucking bitch. Your
Her
kids are
kids, though.
amazing, yeah. The kids, though.
Yeah, can you? Is there any assistance you can provide with this castle lantern issue?
It's just they're old nobles. While I may have magic power superior to them, which I do, they also have political power, which I do, but nobles are birds of a feather. An attack against one of them is an attack against all of them.
Yeah, I understand.
Then do you mind us borrowing the statue head? Because that's what they wanted, right? No, they wanted.
They want the stuff.
Dang it.
I can't. Honestly, at this point in time, I can't think of anything.
Yeah, that's honestly the only thing that would really help us right now.
I was just gonna have to kill him. Just kidding.
Ooh, what if she exploited them for their devil worshipping and ruined their reputation?
That's what she just said. It's
Oh, she can't.
That's attacking all of them.
Devil worship, while it may be frowned upon, is not against the
Illegal.
laws of the city.
Oh, but
That's
Oh,
all.
Bird is
Thank you.
raiding.
Thank you for the raid, Howard.
Thank you.
Thank you! And welcome, everybody.
It's a lot of raid.
But as soon as I worship Merkel, it's an issue. Just putting it out there. Oh wait, I'm still a statue.
Well, they're worshiping ones that want us alive.
Thank
For
you
the
so
bidding.
much. So she'll look thoughtful and she'll say, she'll ask you why the cast lanterns, why you have it in so bad with the cast lanterns.
What is it there? What did they start with?
well, everybody wants the stone of galore, and apparently they think that it's our job to find it for them. I don't know why. Everybody seems to think that's our duty, but
The gold in our name's really offsetting.
yeah. We got the Golden Company because we're supposed to get paid. Nobody's paying us for this stuff.
She threatened burning the bar.
Yeah.
But I thought she was trying to be nice.
So we need to get to Quasar.
Okay. So think on it. You can. Yeah. So take some time to think on it. If you require assistance in like the form of a scroll or a spell or a
Wizard scroll.
yeah. Or
Okay. Small favor from Blackstaff.
or money, I guess. If that, yeah. I guess anything, or perhaps. Okay, yeah. So, or if you can think of anything that she could give you that would be helpful.
Okay. Well,
I mean, she's got us out of jail twice. That's
Yeah. So.
I'm gonna push it.
well, the first one was a favor, and the second one was because we were working for her.
Yeah. And you succeeded. So.
Yeah.
She's paying us with immunity.
Well, no, because the whole us getting arrested for some BS claim. That's just.
Can I burn the jail?
Yeah.
Oh, I have such a good power.
Not while we're in it.
Good power play.
Yeah.
So,
That might not be wise though.
So Yaga will, she'll kind of fold her arms and she'll be like,
Can I talk to the boss for a second?
you've got some friends in high places, don't you? This is after you guys have left.
Yeah.
Yaga, please.
Yagra, please.
She's still carrying the Reveraka statue.
Yeah, I don't know how we got in this mess.
I don't know how we got out of this.
I don't think we can.
Well,
Just we start doing jobs for people, and next thing you know, we're indebted to them somehow.
well, she says, when you help Davil find the gold, you'll get your just rewards. The Zentarum is a brotherhood. They never turn their backs on any of their members.
I understand that. It sounds delightful. But we gotta get Rav fixed.
And so Quasar, of course, is playing the Yawning Portal. And when you walk in, who all goes?
I do.
I'm not going.
You
Yes,
have
No!
No choice.
I'll go since he actually likes me for some reason.
Oh, good.
So you step in.
He's
He's
over here, get
playing
over.
his song. He's flying in the air. He's got magical lights everywhere. It's a banging show. And how do you guys approach?
Hey.
Yeah, so Yaga's gonna like go and set the statue like right in front of him, like while he's performing. And
somebody just gifted 5 tier 1 subs.
Oh
Thank
my
you for
God.
the gifted subs.
Assistant Goat, thank you so much. Oh my god. Did it say 25?
25? I thought I said 5.
Oh, emotes, okay. And thank you so much.
Persistent goat. That's ominous.
So Yagra's gonna approach Quasar?
Huh?
Yagra's gonna approach Quasar?
Just imagine
She sets the Ravaracus statue down.
Imagine that was
This will kind of like everyone will kind of like lean over the banisters and stuff, and Quasar will stop playing, and he'll hover down, yeah, and he'll say, standing at the edge of the portal, and he will say, and what's the meaning of this? An interruption to my show, the Great Quasar?
Well, I figured you could do some magic and...
Oh, you.
You like me! He's the one you hate!
And you.
And then the statue. It just zooms in on my face.
What could you possibly want? To break my heart a second time?
No, not quite. Just, statue issue.
I'll be your wing.
And?
Fix it.
Go on a date with them. And that's all you need to do at the very least. Come on.
No.
Just one date.
No.
Get me fixed. It's not that bad compared to what could happen.
Turned you back to step.
He says, you want me to heal your friend.
Yes.
And what will I get in return?
you can date our.
Satisfaction of healing somebody.
We'll hook you up with Claire.
And he says, not quite good enough.
What are you looking at me for? I have no response to give you. Can look at me all you want, my dead statue eyes.
Sassy stone look.
Yeah, yeah.
He says, you are the famous golden company.
Oh, we're about to get indebted to somebody else. Oh my god.
He says, you take jobs, don't you?
Yes, we do.
You have adventures. You save people.
Derek starts
Do
crying.
great deeds.
Don't say that.
I look at Gagra and just go.
Something. Yeah, bro, beat him up.
And
He says, I wish to accompany you on your adventures.
What?
I want to write a ballad about the Golden Company.
oh well, shit. Yeah.
Well, if he wants to do everything he...
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, I will agree to that, but you have to do it now.
Do what? Write the song? I don't have anything to write about it. Just rumors and hearsay. I want to experience it firsthand. I will write an epic tale and make a living off of it.
Restore our
The
friend.
good news is he has a co-writer now. So good
Restore
news is he
our
can have a
friend,
co-writer.
and we will agree to these terms.
Yeah, and then he will strum his harp and he will fly and he will like fly around like a big dumb pixie and shower Ravarakis with like this golden heavenly light. And as it falls like snowflakes on the stone.
Get it off! It's burning my scales!
Ravarakis
Give me the
breaks out of
stone back! Give me the stone back! It burns! I'm crawling on the floor. Oh my god! Make it stop! Help! I'm writhing on the ground.
And everybody laughs.
This isn't funny! I take 5d20 damage.
Have him make an athletics check.
Him?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm gonna shove his ass down.
It starts now.
Oh no!
So you're like gonna try to grapple him?
Well, we're trying to
When
shove
his
it.
back is turned, I'm just gonna kind of act like I tripped and
Shove
ran into him.
Well, he rolled 17, so.
Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Pardon me. That was so clumsy of me.
So what did you do? You try to like shove him?
Yeah.
So like you go to shove him, and you end up like instead of like shoving him to the ground since he has this like flying thing on, so you shove him and like pushes him up, and he soars up to the top of the tavern and like
His hair is flowing.
Yeah, like his hair is flowing and like this
God
like
damn it.
comet tail of golden light as he flies and spirals upwards, and everybody's like applauding and like throwing roses and.
I want you to know my last words.
We have found Bartholom's kryptonite.
I love purple. Oh,
I do that.
hey, I got a plus too. Anybody want to try it? I stole
So-
from Xanatar.
To make you feel better, I want to do like fairy fire and make you like glow purple so you think it's damage. And it's like, there.
It heals me.
Oh hey, Die Hack!
Oh, then we got a raid from DieHack.
DieHack.
Woo! Thanks for the raid.
Thank.
And unfortunately, I think that's it for tonight.
Well, we have a lasting image.
What would the lasting image be? Maybe oh yeah, so the lasting image is that halfling from the kitchen. He comes back after his break, and like the sauce is just like a burning pillar of smoke, and the meat is completely burned and torched, and the spices have fallen over onto the floor, and they're just like splattered, like scattered everywhere. And he's just like oh my god! And then you see this like shadow of
We got some bits.
bits. And you see this shadow of a beholder like creeping up behind him.
That's perfect.
See, we're not
Did we
that
wanna raid
nice.
somebody? We
And
got a lot
that
of
will
viewers.
be that will be that.
We got Praters, Goblin Cave, Rabbit Jelly. But Goblin Cave and Praters are playing Dungeons and Dragons, so.
Okay.
Goblin Cave. Goblin Cave.
Goblin Cave.
Also, thanks for the raid, How I Nerd and Dahack.
Yes, thank you so
and
much.
thank you for the gifted subscriptions, and thanks for the bits and all the follows. It was such a great night.
Yes, we appreciate you so much. So let's go say hey to Goblin Cave. And we will be back next Wednesday with some more Golden Company. And we'll figure out where this goes next. All right, have a good night, everybody.
Nine.
Good night.